I can't wait for Vegas, dude.
Vegas can be fun.
Vegas can be cool.
Who's going to Vegas?
Blake and Blake only. We're going for Blake's bachelor party, aren't we?
Who you getting married to?
Married to the game, baby.
I'm
I'm excited to see someone go unhinged in Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm excited.
Who do you
It'll be
think's
Cody.
going unhinged?
I think there's a choice of 3, and I think it's pretty solid. Locked
I know
in.
exactly who you're thinking of.
I think it's
We
pretty
named
Who
locked
are
in.
the 3 and who?
No, we'll just let it ride, baby.
We were talking
on a
about it
heater.
earlier.
Maybe we'll go on a heater together. You never know.
Oh,
Never know.
you're talking like a gambling hinge.
No, I mean maybe they go on a bender. Maybe you don't see him for 3 days of the 6-day trip. Who knows?
I know exactly who he's talking about. I feel like. Who do you think?
It's got to be somebody at this table for sure, and I don't know who it would be.
No,
That's
no,
not
no.
who I thought.
No. I'm just saying I could see.
I mean-
someone, someone on a roof of the Caesar's
Yeah.
Palace or something.
Oh, dude.
We were talking about it earlier before
Can
he
we
got
try
here,
that?
but
We should.
Cody was talking about something about taking his dick out in Vegas.
Ooh,
When did I
You
say
remember?
this?
No,
like a
you
Mardi
said
Gras
this.
situation.
Yeah, he's like, because
Oh.
Tara said something and Cody overreacted like usual, and then he's just like, "Yeah, Tara, I'm gonna take my dick out." Whoa, and I'm like, exactly. And I'm like, I can just picture if Cody takes his dick out, Brock's gonna be all in, and he's gonna, this.
Fist
And I'm
pump,
gonna be kind of sitting in the corner, kind of chilling, and I'm gonna look at Blake, and Blake's just gonna go,
Not my business.
It is what it is.
It is what it
exactly.
is.
What's another hot girl name that you could date and you'd be like, damn, good for you?
I'm not going to say Tara, but
Let me think of
Catherine?
Jennifer?
Jennifer.
Maybe she's a real bitch.
it's true.
Could be, but she's fucking hot.
Catherine.
yeah.
She's a bitch, but she's hot. Catherine Zeta. Catherine Zeta.
I've always thought
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Every
Megan
ca-
was a good one.
Who?
Yeah.
Megan.
Megan.
I like Megan.
I was gonna say Madison,
Madison's
but
good.
then like I'm.
What about girls that
related
are
to
actually
Madison.
named Megan?
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 Yeah.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, Meagan. It could be Megan, but it could be Megan.
But
And do you say Megan or do you say Megan?
What? Say it again.
yeah,
Megan? Megan.
You just
I
said
heard
the
the same thing.
Megan?
I heard the same
No,
thing.
he's saying Megan or Megan.
Megan?
Megan? Megan.
I hear the same thing.
the same thing.
Megan?
bro.
Megan.
Say it again, say it again.
Megan.
Megan?
Megan?
Megan.
Megan. Okay.
See it?
No. Megan or
Meg.
I would say
Megan?
Megan. I would say Megan.
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 Meg.
Megan.
Megan.
But aren't you saying Megan twice?
No.
Say it again.
Megan?
Okay.
I don't know.
You forgot.
It's just one of
No,
those names.
when
It's one of
Cody
those
explained
names.
it made sense to me.
Megan?
Mm.
It's kind of like a Megan versus Megan, but
It's like it's like a
But
less
it's not
enunciated.
Megan. Jeez.
It's like a less. It's like a
Yeah.
less
Megan.
enunciated Megan. Megan.
Megan?
Megan.
Megan?
No,
Megan.
Megan. Megan.
Megan.
Megan.
It
Megan?
reminds me of
Megan.
It reminds me of measure and measure.
There
That's
you
that's what I liken it to.
It's measure.
No, measure.
It's
Measure.
measure.
Measure
You say
is
measure?
Come on,
okay.
dog.
Time out.
That's
3 things for
wild.
people in Indiana say: washer,
Mm-hmm.
measure,
Mm-hmm.
potatoes.
Potato to
Potatoes, not potatoes. It's potatoes.
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 Mm-hmm.
Maybe I say potatoes.
Potatoes is what I'm not
Maybe
even
I say
exaggerating.
potatoes.
So many people say potatoes.
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 I think potatoes.
Potatoes.
Yeah.
Potatoes.
You know what? If I'm being honest with you,
I think only old people from Indiana say potatoes.
hey, shut
That's
the
what
fuck
I'm
up.
saying though. But
Hey,
it's
hey,
a
hey
regional
now.
thing where it's like, why is it measure and potatoes?
Just yeah.
Why do those sounds make people all R-worded?
Potatoes is okay, but washer, I hate that shit.
Oh yeah,
I
Washer.
definitely
I hate
say
that shit so
washer.
much.
Washington Boulevard.
Washer?
Washer.
Washington
Boulevard.
Yeah, what the fuck you talking
Go
about?
down to that there Washington Monument.
That don't even make sense. I hate washer.
But I
hate
come
the
from
way
a
that
family that
sounds.
said washer.
That doesn't make
I
sense.
just hate the way it sounds.
Right?
I hate the way it
Yeah,
sounds.
definitely.
I mean, you did too, though, right?
I mean, I grew out of it. If I'm being honest with you,
I did grow out of it too, but
Yeah.
like, I'll still catch myself saying it.
like
See,
I don't
my
say
family
I'm
never said
going.
Washer.
I'm taking
No.
Washington
But
Center.
your family's not
I
from
just-
Indiana.
No, I don't say that.
right?
That but like Washington
My
Center's ridiculous.
grandpa is from my grandpa on my dad's side is from Virginia. We're
Yeah.
born in Virginia, but everyone else is born in Indiana. So,
My family's not from Indiana,
you're
so
from
that's
Wisconsin.
that's why I'm like maybe
but
that's why.
But isn't Wisconsin even more?
They have a weird dialect, but it's because my dad grew up kind of everywhere. Like he grew up in Chicago too, grew up in California for a little while. So like,
Wow.
I don't think he was not allowed to have an accent, but I don't think he had an accent because of that. Like he just moved
had a
around so much.
regular-
Yeah, and then he moved to Indiana in his later life, and like he
Makes
doesn't.
sense.
He says weird shit, greasy, which doesn't make any sense. Greasy.
It's bizarre.
I think he's just because he doesn't like Italians, but
Yeah.
no, I'm just kidding. Greasy bastards.
Greasy bastard. Greasy's weird too.
Greasy is a weird
love
one.
What about
Greasy.
Chris? When you would put an N in the word closet,
We talked about this, but
Closet?
that doesn't. I'm still
yeah,
shook
makes no
by
sense. Closet.
it. And
But
every
that doesn't
time-
even make sense.
You can blame my mother for that one.
But every time me and you will bring up the word now, we will purposely say closet
yeah.
because
How
it's
often
still
does
so
closet
ridiculous.
get brought up in your?
You'd be surprised.
You would be a little bit surprised, but you also have to bring it into conversation because you're like, that's still not right, dude.
There's a lot of things my mom says, and shout out my mother. She watches the
Big
podcast
ups.
regularly.
Big ups.
But there's a few things that my dad makes fun of her for. And when she says the word bra, like a
yeah.
like a titty holder, you know?
Bra,
Titty holder.
But she says the word brawl.
Those steam
Brawl.
holders.
Brawl.
Yeah.
drawing.
Drawing.
Cody seems like a guy who says drawing.
Why the fuck is he always right?
Drawl.
God damn
You
it.
say drawing like that?
I don't know.
How do you say bra? Say bra.
Bra.
No, now he's overdoing it.
Drawing.
Drawing.
No, what's
That's
the
tough.
other one?
Dude, I remember in 3rd grade where Mr. Sellers was fucking
Oh,
freaking
fuck.
out on a kid because he was saying library. And he was so angry. He's like, library. He's like, yeah, the library. Library. Yeah. Go down to La Biblioteca, the library. And he's like, no.
He was actually getting
Library.
pissed about it.
And he was just like, dude, if you
tell he
knew
was
this,
eating
if you
his
knew
ass
this, if you knew this
raw.
guy,
Right.
you'd be as
Means-
angry as me.
What
But-
about Bront?
But I was gonna bring that one in too.
Bront?
Closet
That makes
and bra.
no sense.
There's
That
an
makes
N
no
in there
sense.
somewhere.
Silent
right?
N.
Milk or milk?
Oh,
Mm.
Tara
Milk.
is a big milk person.
Fucking hate milk people.
Milkers.
What about vinegar?
She
What
said-
about vinegar?
She said it before.
What-
she basically
what's-
she basically
Caramel and
slurs a very bad word is when she
What
says it.
vinegar?
pretty
I
much.
didn't mean to. What's the
Vigner?
vinegar?
Vigner is
Yeah, we
how
talked
Tara
That don't
pronounces
make
it.
sense. That
Doesn't make any sense
does
at
it?
all.
Does it?
I mean, I'd rather wipe before I poop before I say the word Vigner.
Vigner? Like that does. You're not even pronouncing it. You're not
No.
even saying all the
You
syllables.
never wipe
It's
before you poop?
laziness.
No, why would you do
It's
that?
a preemptive thing.
Maybe you get the swamp
It's like
ass
salt
out
before you
first.
ice.
This is a question I have for you guys, and I didn't really think about it until a while ago, and it's not something I do, and it's not something I even really thought of until last week. Do you guys open the cheeks up?
Open the cheeks up.
Yeah,
What do you
just
mean?
so the stuff doesn't get on the cheeks.
What do you
What do you mean?
Do you
What do you-
open them up? What are you talking about? Do you
Not
open
like-
them
Are you
before
going
you
two
sit?
hands
Not
back
like
spread and
yeah,
pooping?
no, not like you're fucking pulling a mower and trying to start it or something crazy, but just like, this is gonna be real messy, and it would be a lot easier if I just preemptively spread them a little.
I mean,
You're wanting a clean break.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't do that.
I just
But I'm
want to.
saying you
I just want to
could.
point this
Could.
out. But we might, in the last couple episodes, we might be the premier podcast on pooping techniques.
Yeah, it's just something.
We
to,
gotta get it down to a science, though.
Sure,
No one has
you
it
do.
down to a science.
It's true. There's people on the case though.
See,
I mean, what I can tell you was
yeah.
wrong is using 16 sheets of toilet paper.
I don't know
Okay.
if that's
That I
necessarily
can tell you
wrong.
was wrong.
How many sheets do you like in one wipe? How many pulling out? Legit, like
I'm
seriously?
doing. So I don't do like. I'm doing a one, maybe two scrolls down, and then I'm ripping off.
Oh my
two
God.
scrolls is absolutely insane.
That's a lunatic move.
That's
We
a
already talked
lunatic.
about this.
We
Did
did
we
already
really?
talk
And I'm
about
telling you,
this.
I'm a 5, 6, maybe 7 square guy, and Chris is over here
Seven's
rolling
insane.
12 squares.
12 squares ridiculous.
What about when you go somewhere and they have the paper thin shit?
Well, duh, that's
even
their
3.
toilet paper. Waste it and clog their toilets. Who cares?
Exactly.
But when
I
it's
think-
my toilet paper and I'm using Charmin Ultra,
Oh shit.
baby boy,
I don't make enough money for Sean.
give me about 7 of them sheets
7 on.
max.
You go 3 on the ultra thins.
I'm telling you, I might do a 2-fold. I'm a 2-folder,
Yeah.
maybe 2.5
Yeah.
folds.
Never
I
more
don't
than
know.
3 squares.
I don't trust Chris, is what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Less is more. Less is more.
You know what I will tell you? I fucking hate. So you know when you like
Chris, you're
become an-
practically, I can't get off of this, but you're practically wiping your ass with a pillow. How do you feel
Low-key.
what's going on under
It's
there?
amazing.
You can't. How do you
I
Where's the
agree.
control?
get it off? Yeah, there you go. Where's the control?
I'm not putting a finger up there.
You
Well,
need
I mean,
to.
Come on.
Prostate exam every now and then.
Anyways, what I was gonna say, you know those things that when
He didn't like that.
when you
Change the subject real quick.
when you become an adult, there's things that you don't like doing, right? And there's things I don't like buying, right, at a grocery store.
Okay.
Toilet paper is one of them.
Yeah.
I don't like buying toilet paper because it's either you get the cheap shit and spend less money,
Yeah.
or you buy expensive shit and get half the amount for the same price, or you pay a bunch of money for, whatever.
Fire. Poop.
That garbage bags, hate buying them, and then paper towel. Three things I just can't stand buying. I hate buying them. Don't want to spend the money.
You just hate buying home necessities.
It's not even that. Like, I'll buy, like, cleaning supplies and shit like that. It's just, like, those kind of things. Like, fucking hate it.
Yeah.
They're just so expensive for no reason.
I get that.
Dude,
How much engineering went into that toilet paper for you to charge $17 for it?
I don't know, but that's
Yeah.
why it's better just to buy the cheap shit, I think.
But then
I
you
don't know,
use
dude.
money.
But then you got a rough
more.
ass.
But you don't have to.
But the Charmin is so much more comfortable than the Angel Soft.
You
Do
want?
you use baby wipes? Has
Yeah.
everyone used baby wipes?
Dude, I was just gonna say, like,
Baby
why,
wipes are amazing, but
That's what I've heard.
sometimes you have to have toilet paper and baby wipes.
I get it.
I don't
Well, why are we
understand that.
fucking around? I just need to buy a bidet. It's that way everybody can try it, dude.
Why don't we just install a spigot under there?
Yeah, no.
just-
Fucking hating on my bidet.
No, just like a whole
Bidet.
ass spigot. Blast water up there.
That's what the
Be
bidet
nice.
does, though.
No, like I'm talking high pressure water. Fire hose.
God,
I'm
why?
just kidding.
They'll go up there a little bit.
Cleans everything out. I don't
Sure.
know.
Yo,
I'm with
dude,
it.
you want an enema every time you take a poop?
I wouldn't say an emina.
If it's free.
Emina.
What if you're spreading your
That's
cheeks
an
before you sit down?
anemone.
What'd you say?
Anemone.
What if you're spreading your cheeks before you sit down? You're definitely getting
That's what I'm
enema.
saying. My question to you guys, I still haven't tried it, or I still haven't been, I haven't been researching this
You don't have
technique.
people on the case.
Yeah, I don't have people on the case yet. We haven't gotten into what do you call it? General trials, things like
Yeah,
that. We
okay.
got to
You're
Test-
starting to
test
crowdfunder,
trials.
but
yeah. But my
You're,
thing is,
you're trying to test
it's
your
gotta be,
hypothesis.
right? It's got to be. It's got to be clean.
What?
Got to be cleaner.
What?
This cheek spread technique.
are you talking
Oh,
spreading
yeah.
your cheeks before you sit down?
Yeah, but not like crazy. You're talking crazy the way you're sounding like.
You're talking crazy, man.
Massive
Like you want to
spread.
sit down and gape your butthole or
No,
what?
like just like a little
You
bit.
brought
of
the
like,
word gape. Who the fuck uses the word gape?
hey, Gabe.
Hey, gape.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense if it's not touching like your cheeks.
You know what doesn't make any sense to me? And this is completely off topic. Why do cars say doors ajar? Who's ever used the word fucking ajar?
I think it's just fancy
I don't even know what a
talk.
jar means.
I think it's
No.
just fancy talk. and they're
Doors
trying to get-
open.
Doors open.
Doors open.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awesome if they had like a stupid American guy in there. They're like, hey, the door's open. Better close that door. Beep. Beep.
Yeah.
Door's ajar?
What if they
I
just?
don't get it.
What if you bought a Tesla and in your Tesla you could get different voice packs
Mm-hmm.
and you could get a Marshawn Lynch voice pack
Gary
voice
Busey?
pack?
Gary Busey would be fun.
That'd be fun.
dude.
Gary Busey gets you into a car accident real
Busey.
quick.
100%.
No, but they're doing a bunch of shit. Who cares, Whatever.
But could you imagine
Blake don't care.
a fucking Marshawn Lynch voice pack?
It'd be fun.
Doors open, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Or
even-
Close that door.
You're
Close
not
it.
turkeys for my community.
Community.
That'd be amazing.
It
Or
would
just
be.
like have a crazy like Southern guy there, and they're like a crazy Boston guy there, crazy New York
Yeah.
guy. It'd be fucking funny.
It
I
would.
agree. I like that shit.
I,
All right,
I,
dude, that's how you make your money right there.
I turned my what's your
Patent
big
that
ups.
shit.
I have my Siri on a British mail or an
Doesn't
Australian mail. I'm
everybody
sorry.
have that though?
Siri on your
I have
brush.
Australian.
He's a Siri's
Aye.
Australian.
Yeah.
Every time you open it, does she say "Good eye, Cress"? And then she's like, "Like alive."
Say,
Oh,
mate.
next to the Sodney Shaw.
No, she pronounces the word Lima is Lima though, and I don't like it.
Lima.
But yeah, even regular Siri says that too.
Does
Guys,
it?
hey, you know what's crazy? You know why? That's how it's pronounced.
Lima.
Lima.
You
But
know.
There's
Why?
no way
But why?
everybody in Fort Wayne pronounces it wrong.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
There's no way.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
no E at the end, so it's not.
Yeah. It's we say Lima, but it's for sure Lima.
It's definitely Lima because Lyme disease is Lime.
It's LMIA, right?
Yeah.
LIMA is Lima Road.
Yeah.
Oh, it is Lima.
Yeah.
It's
for Lime.
Lima
Lima Road.
It's for sure Lima.
Bullshit.
Should we? No, I'm gonna keep saying Lima.
But-
Lima.
But like people in Fort Wayne, like most of us say washer, so
It's true.
we're pronouncing a lot of things wrong.
But isn't Fort Wayne the biggest hipster city in the world?
I don't
Growing,
believe that.
growing.
There's probably there's a decent amount of hipsters.
Is
there.
that true?
You ever go to the
Maybe?
Brass Rail?
I don't know. I've heard
You go to
something
the
like
Brass
that.
Rail, you find some hipsters.
Exactly.
There's no way that's true, right?
I don't know. I thought I heard something like that. maybe a couple
It's
years
because it's
ago.
one of the cheapest places to live. We have
Yeah.
a really young population, but I don't
Yeah.
think it's. I don't know.
I don't know.
Interesting.
You guys want to hear something?
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Thanks for calling your Applebee's Grill and Bar on Lima Road in Fort Wayne.
Mhm.
If you'd like.
Lima Road.
Case closed.
Case is
Interesting.
closed.
If Applebee's calls it Lima, it's Lima.
But it ma-
Applebee's
yeah.
rules the world.
They do.
There's an Applebee's everywhere.
Boo.
On every road.
Every
on every
road.
Lima road.
Yeah.
Lima Road.
Yeah.
You know they call their employees Apple Buddies?
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
That's
Would you
nice.
wanna-
That's not cool.
You wouldn't you want to do something crazy at work, like something that made people like not want to go back to work?
Name them Apple Buddies.
Apple Buddies.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
that's
Yeah.
bizarre.
I feel so bad for them.
It's weird.
Yeah, me too.
Do you
Shout
think-
out Applebee's,
I mean,
They're sponsored.
Applebee's has got good food, so fuck them.
along with
love
Hellman's
Applebee's.
mayonnaise.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Have you,
Their
had,
Hellman mayonnaise
you got
is
that
very
shipment of
sponsored.
Hellman's mayonnaise yet?
Oh, dude, if you need some, just come by.
okay.
I got a crate.
Great.
Yeah.
Like a
I got
drum.
I got a vat
drum.
of
Like
mayonnaise.
like a legitimate drum of
Yeah.
just big old mayonnaise. You just scoop your hand in there and like
Yeah. I've been making chicken cordon bleu, but instead of blue cheese, I was just putting mayonnaise inside.
Nice.
It's really just mayonnaise and chicken, but I still call it chicken cordon bleu.
Oh, blue.
Can I use it as sunscreen?
Yeah. It's all purpose.
It's thick.
Sure.
Yeah. It's a salad dressing. It's
Why'd
a
you say it like
it's a
that?
sandwich
love
dressing.
saying
It's a
thick.
sunscreen.
My mother got me 150 SPF in high school, and I remember you calling it mayonnaise
Yeah.
because it wasn't the spray-on kind. It
Well,
was like
because
the
it-
lotion.
I don't know much about sunscreen. I've definitely used more sunscreen as I've gotten older because at this point, like, it's not even worth it.
No, it's
Like,
not.
why the fuck, dude? Just put sunscreen on. Like, what are you tougher than the fucking sun? Like, you guys have seen that
Exactly.
tweet, right? Like, the sun
Yeah.
tougher than the fucking sun. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you're not tougher than the sun, so why not? But I feel like when the SPF gets up higher, and this is just in my very, very small usage of sunscreen, the higher the SPF, the more, like, when you rub it on, it starts to make you look like a ghost. Like when it's SPF 150, it's like ghost level. Like it's like lifeguard nose level thickness, and it's
Oh.
crazy.
It
I don't
just-
even know
it
how
just-
my mother
skin.
got it.
Right.
Yeah.
It just
She went to a
kinda
good
makes
mention.
you
150 is
disappear.
crazy.
Like you put that shit on and you're like, oh my God, I can't see my hand anymore.
Yeah.
And you just like slowly
does-
just dissipate.
It does seem thicker though. The higher you get, it does seem
Yeah.
thicker.
Well, that's yeah.
Mm.
But I don't know if that's just anecdotal evidence or if that's scientific.
Great word. Great
You know?
word. Love that.
But Chris over here almost dying from sunscreens and who knows what, you know.
I got
soft.
sun poisoning one time. It's not a big deal.
Did it hurt?
So what did they do at the ER? Like what did they like? How did
Smacked
what
his
did they
back
do?
and said-
ER.
You went to the ER.
I had to go to the ER, dude.
Backed his back. Went, hey, nerd.
Look like a fucking lobster.
Yeah. You don't fuck with the sun like that, do you?
We got another ginge.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I went to
Hey,
the
we
ER.
got a lobster kid in there. We got to do something with him quick. We either got to throw him into a pot of boiling water or get him out of here.
Just give him a pill and just send him on his way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they did. They just gave me a pill.
Yeah, Phil.
What do you
But I
remember?
had-
what it
What'd you
was?
have,
I had-
blisters and shit? You must have.
I didn't blister at all. It was really weird.
How?
I did severely.
Dude.
Like I had, because it was the same time. So like, this was the same. So me and Chris were in the. Me, Chris, and Cody. We're all in the same situation, all out in the same amount of time, all in the same period. And long story short, Chris is dead. And it's like a Goldilocks ordeal where like this bear is almost dead, this bear is severely sunburnt, and then this bear is only pretty severely sunburnt. And that's how it was. And I blistered for sure. And I was picking skin off of it.
Yeah.
I think the who got it the worst was definitely Chris, and then
Yeah.
like Blake, and then I think it was me, and then Skylar got it the least because he's kind of half Mexican.
Yeah.
Half mix. Yeah.
But no,
it's
I
not
went
bad.
home that night
I'm
and
just kidding.
and couldn't sleep. I got on my phone. I was like, "What helps sunburn? Aloe. I hate aloe.
I like
Why?
it.
I
Aloe's
fucking
great.
hate aloe. It makes
Love
me
aloe.
sticky.
Me too.
I don't like the stickiness
Yeah.
of it. But that kind of also mixes with the sunburn and like the dryness of your skin.
Yeah.
Some say that would be the point.
There you
So
go.
somebody said I found one that you can use milk. You can put milk on your body if you
Milk?
prefer milk.
Oh my
I
god.
hate
milk. But you can put milk
Say
on your body.
right,
So me being in agony of fucking pain, not being able to sleep, I went
Took a milk bath.
downstairs and I got 2 gallons of milk, the only 2 gallons of milk that were in the fridge. And I went upstairs to the shower and just poured them on my back.
You were in that much pain.
It was terrible,
Hey,
dude.
time out. It didn't help.
It
Not
did
at
not
all.
help.
Yeah, but that,
And I wasted
yeah.
2 gallons of milk, and my dad, happy?
No.
He wasn't happy at all.
Pour 2 gallons on
Dude, it was terrible, bro.
Couldn't you start
Holy
with just
shit.
one and been like, see if this works?
Yeah.
I was in such pain
You
that my
wanted the
head was
immediate
hypnotized.
relief.
Yeah. And so, I went to the ER, and my dad was happy about that, too.
I feel like you're just the way you didn't blister
Yeah.
is crazy.
Son 1, Chris
Zero.
0.
For sure.
And, like, my dad was I would imagine my dad was angry because he was just like,
He didn't want to deal with that shit.
well,
It's
like,
like the son always wins.
yeah.
he was like, he mows the lawn with the shirt off all the day, is outside with his shirt off all the time,
So yeah, but
and he's a skin cancer survivor because of the sun.
shit.
So he's just like, I had cancer.
So he can beat it.
Yeah, he's fine.
Kevin 1, son 0.
Did you put
Yeah,
on sunscreen at that point?
No, we didn't put
None of
any
us.
sunscreen on.
we were out probably
Because the
10,
situation
12
was
hours.
no, we were not that long.
I bet it was at least
No
8.
sunscreen.
I bet it was at least
It was
8.
Chris's fault.
I mean, let's
no,
be
the
real.
the big thing was we went out into the middle of said person's lake, and he had like these foam boards, and we were just on these foam boards like this, and our backs were exposed to the sun, and we were out there for probably in that spot for probably 3 to 4 hours, I would say.
But we definitely played basketball for another 3 hours or 2 hours at
Yeah.
least outside in the blistering fucking with our shirts off because it's hot as shit. Like, we were just
It was fucking horrible.
kids being kids.
Dudes being dudes.
It was
Dude, we
horrible,
were horrible
dude.
dudes.
It was the worst pain I've ever been through in my life.
Ready for your second? No, I'm just kidding.
It was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Just wear sunscreen.
sunscreen.
maybe
next.
maybe sunscreen, maybe SPF 150.
Unless you're trying to get a base tan.
Maybe the Hellman's mayonnaise, but not the one that's made with the olive oil. The real Hellman's mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that.
A little thick.
Maybe a pesto with a
Little
Hellman's
thick
mayonnaise.
daddy.
Right.
Pesto,
Yeah, a little
dude,
pesto.
Dude, I remember when we went to Tennessee. I think the first time I didn't bring any sunscreen with me, and we had to stop at I ended up going into a CVS on the Gatlinburg Strip and paying like $12 for like CVS's generic brand fucking sunscreen. I'm like, I know there's like sunscreen does not cost this much money.
Dude.
They're just overcharging you because it's
Right.
a tourist town and you're on the strip.
I
And
guarantee they saw you walk through and like, y'all want sunscreen?
yeah, well, it was like the sunscreen was in the
Got
front
ginger.
of the store. Like they know you're buying sunscreen there. So it's so weird that there's a CVS on the strip of like the Gatlinburg.
I bought a
Road.
cigar
Isn't
for
it?
a fair price.
At
Yeah.
yeah.
Some random
CVS wins, dude.
Random.
Wasn't
Who knows
yeah.
what? That place sucks though, huh?
He didn't love it, did
CVS?
you?
I mean, I love it, but
You're just
I hate
talking the strip.
I don't like Gatlinburg.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like
Gatlinburg
being
kinda
I like
sucks.
being up there in the holler and whatnot, but
Up there, yeah. Me too.
The state park was fun.
Yeah, the state park was cool as fuck.
Like I got to see a guy drive over a tree.
Jesus
I was just gonna say, remember
That
when
was bizarre.
one of our friends drove over
you know
a
what's
tree?
crazier? Someone's driving that rental car right now.
Yeah.
That's what's even crazier.
Yeah,
And
I've never
if
thought
you're
about
from
that.
Hertz or Enterprise Rent a Car, you got to find that car. You got to get it off the road. There's a recall on it.
We
I
kept.
can't believe
I
that.
think somebody kept that piece, didn't they? Maybe it got sent with Devin.
I think Devin
no,
kept
I
it.
handed it back to him, and it might have made it back onto the car, but who knows?
I don't think there's any chance that
That
thing.
car's
was-
got a
Had it been-
splinter.
yeah,
Splinter.
Splinter for sure. That was so fucking funny. And then like we were all mad at him, and then he ran over that tree, and we are instantly fine.
Yeah, it was just
Like,
good.
oh yeah, we like Devin again.
Yeah, we like it.
Hey, there's the old Devin we know.
Yep.
The angry, overreactional Devin.
Yep. I can't wait for Vegas, dude.
Vegas can be fun.
Vegas can be cool.
Who's going to Vegas?
Blake and Blake only. We're going for Blake's bachelor party, aren't we?
Who you getting married to?
Married to the game, baby.
Yeah.
But no, we're
Vegas will be cool.
it'll be fun. I've said
Fine.
this multiple times, but somehow I'm more excited for the day of the wedding than I am for the entire trip of Vegas.
Oh, me too. Like, I love Vegas. I'm excited for Vegas.
I'm not even kidding. I really am.
But weddings are going to be so much fun.
Yeah, I'm super excited for the wedding.
Just
I'm excited to see someone go unhinged in Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm excited.
Who do you
It'll be
think's
Cody.
going unhinged?
I think there's a choice of 3, and I think it's pretty solid locked.
I know
in.
exactly who you're thinking of.
I think it's
We
pretty
named
Who
locked
are
in.
the 3 and who?
No, we'll just let it ride, baby.
We were talking
we'll go on a
about it
heater.
earlier.
Maybe we'll go on a heater together. You never know.
Oh, you're
Never know.
talking like a gambling hinge.
No, I mean maybe they go on a bender. Maybe you don't see him for 3 days of the 6-day trip. Who knows?
I know exactly who he's talking about. I feel like. Who do you think?
It's got to be somebody at this table for sure, and I don't know who it would be.
No,
That's
no,
not
no.
who I thought.
No. I'm just saying I could see.
I
Something,
mean-
someone, someone on a roof of the Caesar's
Yeah.
Palace or something.
Oh, dude.
We were talking about it earlier before
We
he got
tried
here,
that.
but
Should.
Cody was talking about something about taking his dick out in Vegas.
Ooh.
When did I
You
say
remember?
this?
No,
Like a
you
Mardi
said
Gras
this.
situation.
Yeah, he's like, because Tara
Oh.
said something and Cody overreacted like usual, and then he
Mm.
is just like, yeah, Tara, I'm gonna take my dick out. Whoa, and I'm like,
Ah.
exactly, and I'm like, I can just picture if Cody takes his dick out, Brock's gonna be all in, and he's gonna, this,
Fist
and
pump,
I'm gonna be
pumps.
kind of sitting in the corner, kind of chilling, and I'm gonna look at Blake, and Blake's just gonna go.
Not my business.
It is what it is.
It is what it
Exactly.
is.
Exactly.
I can't wait, man. It's
It would be so funny.
I just think it'll be
I
fun.
don't recommend it.
no
Gotta figure out.
yeah.
We gotta obviously, do a vlog situation of the deal and get an
Definitely
extra
vlog.
battery or some sort, or maybe just make it work out some sort. But I think it'll be.
I
fun.
think we just
We
need
definitely
to,
got to throw a vlog on.
Oh, for sure. We just need to interview the people on the streets. Be like, will you have sexual relations with this guy?
I want to get
No?
a portable recorder, and maybe we'll do
Can,
that.
can you take a camera into a casino? Probably no, right?
I mean, who knows? Probably not.
I would
don't
feel like
think
that's
so.
a big no-no.
Probably
You probably could as long as you were. It's like at your side, like you're not recording and shit like that.
Yeah.
illegally.
But
Yeah.
I'm talking like a full-ass fucking camcorder. You can't take
like
that
just
into
being
a casino.
real. Like yeah.
There's
But, like,
no
I've
way,
definitely
right?
If you're
seen
trying to
people
hide
vlogging
it, you
it.
can't actually.
This is
legally
Cheaters,
go
the
do it.
TV show. We got someone in here.
Yeah.
They just show up at the
Yeah.
casino. There's a fucking camera crew.
Cheater.
Dude, have you ever seen that Cheaters episode where they show up at the hockey rink and the dude gets done with a fucking adult hockey game?
Oh my god!
Dude, it's so fucking crazy. So he's okay. So this guy, he's playing in the hockey game, and they fucking ambush him. And the girl that he is now with is at the game, like for him or there or
Rooting
whatever.
for him, yeah.
And his girlfriend is not at the game and shows up at the game, and they're like, "And this is the girl," and they go beep boop boop beep, and they like put it on, and they're like, "Yeah, Sharon, 26, whore." And so they end up doing all this shit, and this guy gets confronted after the game, and he is cool as a cucumber, dude. He does not give a shit. He's like, yeah, well, whatever. And he's talking to like his soon to be ex-girlfriend, the girl that he was dating. He's like, yeah, you know what, I guess she just does it better. And like he's just saying like this crazy
wow.
shit, and like she starts going after him, and he's just like, dude, he's so calm. I'm just like, how can you be this calm on a Cheaters episode?
Yeah.
When there's a fucking full camera crew after your
adult.
way over the hill 40-year-old hockey league.
Yeah.
It was so insane.
Could you imagine if he just gives
Dude
like
just had a +2 rating on the defense line on the fucking second line, dude. And he just got fucking confronted with the whole Cheaters crew. He just played his heart out.
That'd be
Respect.
hilarious if he just like they're confronting him and he's just like, yeah, I mean, we really played our hearts out in that third quarter, and we just really left it all out there.
And first of all, I just got to thank God, and
just wanna thank
you know
God.
what? If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here now. Jesus bless Christ.
And that old bitch.
The
And
Canadians
get her
would
outta
call
here.
them periods, Chris.
Yeah, period.
Are they
Third
periods?
period.
I guess a third quarter.
That's the only thing that makes me mad
three.
about hockey is I don't understand it enough, and I've been watching it a lot lately. Why is there 2 intermissions?
Yeah.
Right.
Why don't they just have a long halftime?
They go back in the
Because there is no
lock them
halftime
twice.
because there's only 3 periods.
But they could have a halftime.
When you're gonna have a halftime,
One
if
and a
there's
half
only 3
quarters.
periods.
But I'm saying if they made it 2 periods instead of 3 periods and just had a longer
Just
halftime.
lengthened the
halves.
periods.
I guess that makes
Instead
sense.
of having 3 periods and doing 2 intermissions. Because when you watch a hockey game, you're like, God damn, there's 20 minutes in between these every time.
I know.
yeah.
It's wild.
Is that? Do they do like a halftime show kind of thing?
I mean,
between
not,
each?
not really. It's not like the NBA where you got
I mean,
some
what's
crazy
the-
lady out there
I was
holding
gonna say,
dishes.
you got-
You seen that?
Yeah, it's what she's got like she's like famous. Like she's like, what's her name, dude? Something crazy. She's on
She's
a
holding
she's on a
dishes?
unit. No, she's on like a unicycle.
On
And
the
she's like,
Ice?
No,
no, this
it's
is like a,
basketball.
yeah. And she's
NBA
like,
games.
and she has it like on her feet,
Yeah,
and then she throws it up and catches it on her head, dude. It's
Mhm.
crazy.
For her.
yeah.
It's cool.
What's crazy is you can see all those. Like, they're obviously not going on right now, but like last year in the NBA, if you have like NBA League Pass, you can watch all those shitbag intermissions, and it's literally just like, watch this person try to shoot a free throw and a 3-pointer in 30 seconds. And you get to
Yeah.
watch all those, and you're like, that guy sucks. But like, that's what the commercials are, because they don't. If you have League Pass, they don't have commercials, and they're just doing that for the intermission.
Really?
Right.
So you're
yeah.
literally watching that, and it's fucking bizarre to watch in
That's
all these
dope.
markets. But you know what's crazy? It's all exactly the fucking same. Like
They're just
nobody
doing the
does
same
anything
shit.
different. Like it's crazy. Throw a football through a ring more times than this person.
Yeah.
Like it's just like they just keep recycling shit and like there's not that much to do. But like at this point, it's like
There's
let's
no
have a
out of
show.
the box thinking.
Right.
let's have a
Keep-
show.
Yeah.
Let's have some.
But it's
You know what? Yeah. Let's have Rieger the Hick.
Perform.
Yeah. He
Why
can do
not?
one song. That's 3 minutes. That's what the intermission probably is.
yeah.
You know,
That's all the lyrics.
I'd
he's
watch
got.
it.
even if it's a timeout and they go to him.
I'd
Hick
watch
shit.
it.
Does he
Hick
play?
shit.
Does he play his best song,
Hick shit.
or does he just play
Hick
one
shit,
song that
he
he's
has a song
got
called Hick
Yeah,
Shit.
it's Billboard charted right now.
in hip hop?
I don't know. We should get him on this pod.
I remember when he claimed that he invented the genre, or the genre
Of hip hop.
of hip hop.
I don't believe it.
And that's
No
that's
chance.
been a genre for I guess a little bit.
I don't know.
I think
You-
you're alleging. I think you're jumping to too many conclusions.
No, I remember
If
him
you-
saying that.
If you invented it, you would probably be like big at least.
Isn't there
Not
some
still posting
person,
yourself to Facebook.
Yeah.
Isn't there some like Upchurch dude? that
Upchurch
was
is
like,
great.
That was the like, I don't want to say pioneer, but like maybe the most popular guy on there.
Yeah, I think he is the most popular hip hop.
Ryan Upchurch or
Artist.
something. Brian Upchurch. I don't
I
know.
think you just call him. Yeah.
Greaseball.
Grease.
Greaseball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hip hop. Either way,
Country sucks.
Gabe Rieger, come on the podcast.
Love to have you, buddy.
be fun.
I don't call him buddy, but come on the podcast.
It'd be a lot of fun.
If you want to invite Cody over to bench on your front porch one more time, he's
Not
here
me.
for it.
Not me.
We'll get Jason Wood. We'll get the whole crew. How you getting home though?
How you
I'm
get on
benching my way home. Yeah. What a wild.
Do you
time.
remember when he pulled the whole parkour thing before The Office did, and it was fucking funny?
Yeah.
And then we're like, "Hey, watch this Office episode," and it's like parkour, and everyone was like, "That's one of the greatest fucking bits of all time." Meanwhile, our buddy Jason Wood, shout out Jason Wood, did that shit like 2 years before.
that?
Come on.
Wow.
Dude, I've helped a lot of people at work because obviously The Office isn't on Netflix anymore.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
And I've helped a lot of people at work, and they're like, "Does this TV have Peacock? Because that's what it's on now."
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't know what Peacock is. I don't know
Probably
what
get
it's on.
It's
on
NBC's
anything.
newest
You should just
streaming
say yes.
service.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could just say yes, yeah, and then just like get them out of your face.
Can't any smart TV just add the app or whatever?
Yeah, but it's different because a lot of TVs don't, like LG doesn't have the same applications in their thing as what Sam. It's a
Yeah.
whole thing.
Exactly.
It's a whole thing, and I hate people. I woke up the other day and was like, really, like, when you wake up and you just don't want to go to work. I woke up the other day and like really didn't want to have a job anymore. And like I don't mean that in like
Join
a
the club, buddy.
exaggerated like term, but like
Yeah. It's not the hottest take in the world.
I was gonna say.
but like I just woke up and I was like, I really don't want to work anymore.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, look at my watch and I'm like, I have 50 more years until I can
I have
retire.
thoughts every day of hawking all my shit and buying a minivan and just saying, we'll see.
we'll see.
And I'm not even kidding. And I wish it was a joke, but it could even happen like, I don't know, next year.
Hold live off the land.
What
Who
type of
knows?
shit are you gonna sell that's gonna total enough to
So
buy
I
a
got some
minivan?
shit, dude.
Dude,
What are you
my
gonna eat?
I'm just
God.
saying I have my car. I have a sick PC, bro. And by sick, it's not that sick, but it's...
You get about
Functional.
500, 600
But you know what I
bucks.
mean? Just get rid of it. Get rid of it. I don't need it. Get
What
rid
about that
of it.
massive fucking book you bought at Make Replay? Isn't that worth
Got some
something?
sick books, dude. Got
How
some
much?
sick book collection going on.
If you sold everything you own, how much do you think?
I don't know, $1,000 maybe.
But that
That's
And
gonna
then
buy
my
you-
car
I was
again.
gonna
And then my car again. You know, maybe.
It's a trade in, and maybe
Give me a minivan. I'm on the road, baby.
And then that minivan breaks down 300 miles in.
Nah, we'll figure
What if
it
you
out.
run out of gas?
There
Nah.
you go.
You'd
That's
have
gonna
to
be
You're
find
thinking of way
problem.
too many crazy things, dude.
right, but you have to find a house to live in a settlement.
No, he's living in the
Settlement.
minivan.
In a
if
fucking
the
village,
mini-
A homestead.
yeah, homestead, somewhere to live.
And then if the minivan runs out of gas, he's just living right where it stops.
There you go.
Live out the minivan.
Live off the land.
Or you're just like, I'm gonna make $300 and then I'm gonna leave this town again and then make it to the next town and break down again.
You theoretically could
Dude.
do like a Top Gear situation, remove all the back seats, put a bed back there.
Yeah, I could do it.
Honestly, if you
Oh.
recorded your shit and did all that, you could literally make a nice YouTube channel.
There's a lot of people that
Probably
do
aff-
that.
and
A
probably
lot of people
afford
that do
that.
that.
I'm saying I don't even care. It's just like
You just want to get off the grid.
I just want to do
You're
something.
fucking tired of it.
do something, you know?
I hear you.
Booling.
You want to get a bus,
That'd be cool.
Dude.
knock out some of the seats, maybe get a little living quarters in there. I don't know.
Homestead.
yeah.
Brock, if you sold all your shit, how much money do you think you could get?
All my shit, I don't know anything. I have
You
a
don't own
PS4.
nothing?
I'd probably my car is probably worth the most.
I'm just thinking like savings,
shit
car,
sucks.
money. Like I could easily have that much, and if not more. And I mean, I don't know.
I don't know if I sold all my shit. I don't know. I don't think I could buy a fucking van. I really don't.
Dude, you could trade in your car for a van
Dude,
right
I'm
now.
saying
I
you
don't
could find
know.
someone with a van. Find someone who has kids who are now 18 to 20 years old who doesn't need a van anymore and who wants to get rid of their wife and would love to sell their minivan that's been sitting in their driveway.
Dude,
I'm just saying, a situation
Yeah,
like that,
maybe.
even
maybe.
you get yourself a nice,
But how much?
nice Chrysler minivan.
How much?
I
though?
feel like a
What do you
box
think?
van would be even better.
A used Chrysler. You're probably looking at.
$1,500, $2,000, dude.
You think?
I don't think people are selling vans for that much. I think
Dude.
people, when they minivans, there's no way they have resale value unless it's like a fucking Honda Odyssey, like nice ass van. Like they'll run for a while, but like
Because you know they're
Yeah.
putting miles on
they're
those
putting
things.
miles
The
on. Those things are
miles.
getting beat to fuck,
Yeah.
What about a grandma that bought a minivan
and she's dead.
I hate grandmas that have minivans, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you
They're
need
hauling
it
around
for?
their grandchildren?
But
What
how
are you
many
talking
times
about?
you know what I mean? Like how
It's
how
the
much
convenience.
It's the illusion.
I don't know.
It's the illusion / the convenience.
But I do think a box van, like a business van almost, like a stripped out
Yeah.
business van.
Transport.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
fucking Ford
You put a bed in. You
Ford
put,
Transit or whatever
Yeah.
they're called. Transit.
Transient.
That'd be sick. 'Cause there's a lot of
Yeah.
space back there.
maybe we get a van, take it on the road.
Hold on, wild card.
I think you're saying we, but I think it's really
Let's put a hot tub back
If you
there.
want to get on,
I don't think we need a hot tub.
Let's
in
put
the
a
van.
hot tub back.
I don't know
in
if the-
Cody will put a hot tub
Let's
anywhere.
put a hot
He just
tub.
wants a
Cody,
hot
if
tub.
you were an adult in the 1970s, you would have had a waterbed.
yeah,
I'm thinking about getting one right now.
No, you don't want one.
Dude,
Nah,
You're gonna
dude.
pierce it.
Cody just wants a hot
With
tub
what?
somewhere.
I don't know, needle dick. I don't know. It's just gonna go
Whoa,
everywhere.
dude. Jeepers.
No, I'm just
Come
kidding.
on.
No, I don't know.
No, no, for
But
sure.
I do
putting
think
a
a-
hot tub in the
I-
back of a van, though.
I do think a
Be hot,
box
be
van would
nice.
be more fun.
Box fan,
With a
yeah,
hot
I
tub.
get that. Yeah,
Probably more expensive though. They probably hold their value better.
I don't, maybe.
I don't know.
Get one of the creepy like 1990 ones, like an
Yeah.
Astro van, dude.
I mean,
sick.
the
Just
R
knock out
word
the seats
van,
and-
not that R word, but the different R word
I'd buy one of those.
raper. That's what I was
Because all
trying
you
to
have
say.
to buy one of you
Short
just have to
bus.
buy one of those, and they're already tinted in
No.
the back, and it's like
Not a short bus, the raper.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I want windows back there. I just
That-
want it
I
to be
wasn't going
solid.
that R
Yeah.
word. Different R word.
Rape.
And, yeah, rape.
I
I
feel
think
like-
it would be fun, man. I do think it'd be an experience.
I feel like I have enough
I really do.
assets. I could buy a van for sure.
Really?
Yeah,
What are your assets?
I have so many shoes I could sell.
Oh,
do
So
have
many
God.
shoes. Sell my computer. My whole, the whole thing. I could buy a van easily. Just go across the state line
Get up
and then run out of gas and be like, well, living here.
I don't understand how you guys said run out of gas.
I,
for one of the
I
first
also
things.
agree. Why are you running? It's not like
You don't have a fucking job.
That's
So what
I'm
are you
saying.
gonna buy gas with?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You got to think though.
You got savings.
What money do you
brother.
need if you're living in a van?
The gas.
I'm living off of baked beans. Bush's
Right.
baked
Yeah,
beans,
Bush's.
our newest sponsor.
Shout out, but I will go upstairs right now.
What's the dog's name?
Oh fuck.
Bushes.
No, dude.
Bush. Bushes.
The dog model actor just died too, and it was very sad.
Shit.
Yeah, I don't.
Shit, it was a
fucking-
golden retriever,
Charlie.
too.
No, it wasn't Charlie. Fuck.
Hey, since we're on the
basic.
topic of Bush's baked beans, Blake, did Boone send you that video?
Of the
No.
bean bong, dude.
Dude, Boone sent me a video of this guy
Oh my
beer
God.
bonging baked beans.
But he did. But it didn't. It cut to like him before he actually was able to like fucking get it all.
There's
down.
no way you're beer bonging baked beans.
I love baked beans, dude. I don't know. I might.
But you
Dude.
couldn't swallow them.
Dude, I
It's
knew.
disgusting.
You couldn't swallow baked beans like that.
I probably could.
Wow,
don't
wow,
think you
shocker!
could,
Brock
dude.
doesn't like baked beans.
What are baked beans,
just
by the way?
saying.
There's pinto beans. What are those?
I don't know.
I don't know what they
pinto
are.
beans.
In some kind of in some kind of soup, I would imagine, right?
Soup.
Like cream.
No, it's not
bacon
cream.
bits.
Yeah.
I like how people pretend like their baked beans are good because they're like it's got bacon bits. It's like, it doesn't make it good.
Or
but
they
it's
cut
good.
some hot dogs
bacon.
up into
Hey,
it.
baked beans by the way. Baked beans by
Hey.
the way. Time out. Not great. Not
Stop.
bad. Not great.
Hey, well,
What do you consider?
You
baked
guys are gonna
beans?
be,
Just
Baked
a
beans?
can of beans,
Barbecue
and
like
bake 'em?
baked beans, pretty much.
Just bake them.
I don't even know why they call them
I
baked
mean,
beans. To be
yeah.
honest with you, now that I'm thinking about it,
I
aren't
don't
they just
really know.
normal beans that they just marketed as baked beans?
This is gonna
They
be
baked them before they put them in the
Cody
can?
likes baked beans. He's gonna say it.
this is gonna be a big problem because I think that's gonna be one of our side dishes at our wedding is baked beans.
They're not bad. They're not great.
Baked beans.
Just kidding.
Baked beans.
It's either that or fucking like I think the other option was like corn. You want corn?
You know,
What's the
shit
main
after your
dish?
wedding.
Only if Brock's mom cuts it off the cob for us.
Butter noodles.
Fucking crazy. Butter noodles.
It's crazy. Doesn't even make sense. It's crazy.
It makes complete sense
Care about it.
because it happened. God. Here we go again.
And we're off.
do you want me to lead us in?
Yeah, sure.
This guy's fucking cool.
Is he?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to remember the video and I can't, but I just remember this guy's really cool, and I'm pretty sure it's New York because the guy had a hilarious accent.
Brock, Chris just asked you what was up with pulled pork, and we were
Is
like,
it that you don't like barbecue or you don't like pulled pork?
no, you like
you
pulled
only
pork.
like barbecue.
You only like pulled pork.
I like pulled pork.
Exactly.
But you don't like regular like traditional barbecue.
What are you talking?
I don't know, like a brisket or something.
I've never hated a brisket.
I don't know.
What-
I just
what
remember
don't I like?
we were trying to pick a place. I don't know if it was Tennessee or not. We were trying to pick a place to eat barbecue. I don't know.
pick a place.
I've
to
never
eat.
said if we're trying to pick a place to eat. I never said I don't want to eat there.
Exactly.
I can find anything I want to
But-
eat at a place.
Right, and but the thing is, he was saying is that
Legit. though.
your response was most likely as long as it has pulled pork, I'm
Yeah,
fine.
I think that was what you said.
That's like a response of yours.
That's honestly something I would probably never say. It was probably like,
But
yeah,
you
I'll
like pulled
fucking eat
pork.
there. Let's go. I'm hungry. What am I gonna say? No, we can't eat there because I don't want pulled. I gotta have pulled pork. That seems
I
crazy.
didn't put
to
those
me.
words in your mouth.
It just seems crazy to me. I'm over it.
I just
already.
love playing my side where I
Yeah,
just don't
I
say
know.
anything, and then you do, and I'm like, I didn't say
I
that.
know, I know, but it pisses me off because I don't know what to do and I don't even care about it. Let's play the video.
He cares about saying he doesn't care.
Yeah.
5'8".
Okay, sure. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, sure. I don't.
I just wanted you to play the video. I wasn't nodding in agreement.
Buy you both double cheeseburgers, whatever.
It's not about the cheeseburgers, dude. It's about the sauce. The sauce.
I didn't.
He said something about buying him a couple cheeseburgers or a double cheeseburger or something, and then he says, "It's not about the cheeseburgers. It's about the sauce." Like an insane person, and I just really loved it.
And he's also toothless.
He looks
Well,
like
why would you have teeth?
See,
You just have to brush them if you have them.
and if you're only eating sauce, you don't really need the teeth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I
He looks
don't
like-
own a toothbrush.
He looks like Gollum from Lord of the Rings anyway.
He kinda does.
Gangsters.
It kind of does.
Like
Play it for me one more time.
Buy you both double cheeseburgers, whatever.
It's not about the cheeseburgers, dude. It's about the sauce. The sauce.
I thought it was New York at
It's
first. Now
definitely
it's British.
British.
Yeah.
Like how he flips
She's
them off
back.
at
It's-
first.
right here, it looks like Gollum. Right there.
Yeah.
Exactly, dude. Yeah, he's.
What was he carrying?
I don't know.
Go back.
Laptop bag with his laptop and his business.
Oh, he's just doing work.
Oh, James, he has a
that-
laptop.
That's
No, he was at Starbucks just
No, no,
finishing
no.
up a
Joke.
script.
no, that's a 2-liter of something.
fucking
right?
vodka, dude.
Vodka.
Hey,
He's
no,
not
that's
finishing
a
up
40, is it
He's
not?
not finishing up a script at Starbucks.
That's definitely
No, he's
that's
not.
definitely a
He's
2-liter
a
of something,
playwright.
right?
A 40 fits him better. I'm just gonna say it's 40.
It kind of does look like a 2-liter, and I'm just
Could be
saying
a
this,
40.
and I don't know if it's true. I don't know if they have 40s overseas.
That's true.
They have smaller portion sizes.
40
don't they?
seems like a super American only thing.
Yeah.
I
No,
would
dude,
like
metric,
to know
the metric system, right?
a liter of beer, which is what, a 36-ounce beer or 32-ounce beer or something?
Yeah.
33
33,
33.3
yeah. Maybe he has a liter.
liter of beer. A Buddha beer, like in Germany.
Oh,
I think in Germany
dude.
they drink the liters because they have those huge fucking nonsense
Yeah.
fucking mugs.
Right.
I don't know how big that is though.
This definitely was a very cool guy.
You just want to go to Oktoberfest?
Would
Yes.
love to go to Oktoberfest.
Is that just beer? That's just beer, though, ain't it?
I mean, I imagine
What's
it's
the
whatever
vibe?
you need.
Anything?
Partying Germans is what the vibe is.
Dude,
I
come
feel like
on.
the
Party
Germans
with the
really do it
Germans?
right.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oktoberfest would be fun.
Where
Where do they hold that at?
Yeah.
I think Munich.
Where the fuck is that?
Germany?
Germany.
Oh.
Capital, right?
Sure.
They don't do something in the United States. Like
Well,
on
of
the
course
same
they
day?
do.
Mardi Gras, maybe.
Right.
It's kind of like our thing, you know.
Yeah.
What else is there?
I don't know.
St. Patty's Day is pretty.
St. Patty's Day
Yeah.
in a couple cities is
Hate
probably
it.
insane. I don't hate it,
Why
but
do
in
you
a,
hate
in a
it?
couple cities,
I don't
it's-
like the St.
in a
Patty's
couple
Day.
cities,
You're
it's
a redhead,
probably a good
Chris.
celebration,
It probably is, but like in Fort Wayne, it's just a excuse for white people to drink,
which is cool.
which is fun.
That's what football games are
great.
for.
It's
Yeah,
very
That's what I'm
true.
saying. Just go to a football game.
Hell yeah, let's
That's
tailgate
great.
6 hours early.
But it's a holiday, so why not celebrate said holiday that's right there? It's just like a weekend. Hey, the weekend's here. I better drink.
We got
It's a holiday.
podcast.
Oh shit! It's
But
a
it's
holiday
like-
on a Wednesday.
But it's like, if it's not your holiday, why are you celebrating it?
Who cares? Is Christmas your holiday?
Yeah, I'm American. But I don't. I mean,
Are
there's
you
a-
Jesus?
no, there's
And
other.
are you
reli-
Jesus' birthday?
but there's other religions that don't celebrate Christmas.
What's your religion?
Irish isn't a religion.
What's your religion?
All of them. Shout out God.
St.
So why
Patty's
do you
Day,
celebrate
from what I understand, is technically a Catholic holiday.
That's what I'm
Probably,
saying.
Yeah.
So like, I just don't understand St. Patty's Day.
I like where you were going.
Yeah, it's
a
a
Christmas
fucking
thing.
how what holiday is your holiday?
Your holiday.
It's a fucking
My
holiday.
It's a holiday.
freaking birthday.
Exactly.
It's like the most important. Yeah.
And like unlike all the typical white women are like, it's a birth week. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna drink.
No, I just don't like
Ugh.
St. Patty's Day. I just don't get it. I don't know why everybody thinks they have to celebrate it. I don't get it.
It's
I
a
think
fucking
just,
holiday.
Just have fucking fun.
Yeah.
Really, just
I
like any
guess.
other holiday.
But can't you do that without having a holiday?
You
But that gives you
but
an
it-
excuse.
Yeah, it gives you like
That's what I'm
Everyone,
saying. It
let's
just
get
gives you an
together.
excuse to drink, and it's like, why?
To-
I don't know.
to-
Whatever.
because it's
For the sake
fun.
of it.
Because
it's whimsical,
because
Chris,
it's
okay?
fun. It is fun. I've never gone out for St. Patty's Day. I won't ever do it.
Oh.
And you know what? Guess what? St. Patty's Day doesn't want you.
That's fine, because I'm more fun.
Why don't you just drink
It's
a
fair.
green beer and shut up, dude?
That's what I'm saying. Why?
Because they want to put green coloring in it.
It's just
They want to
Yeah.
turn your shit blue.
yeah. Everything
It's-
doesn't have to have a
it's-
reason.
It's
true.
just fun, I
Just have
guess.
fun.
Do you wake up in the morning every day like I have a reason to do this?
No,
I have
never
a
do.
reason.
Have a reason to live today? No. Just kidding. That was a real dark
You got
joke, right?
dark
Do I
real
have
quick.
a reason to go to work?
Do I have a reason?
I guess they're paying me, so I probably should.
Do I have a reason to keep doing this? No. Should I live in a van right now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But St.
Yeah, I
Patty's
like the
Day
van,
gives you
dude.
a
The
reason.
more you say it, the more I'm
Hey,
into
St.
it.
Patty's Day.
Maybe
It's
I'm
St.
living
Patty's
in
Day.
Laramie, Wyoming.
I just don't get it.
You could.
Maybe.
It's a
I
holiday.
just don't like the
Let's
holiday.
drive there.
Don't
We
really
could.
like it. Don't really fuck
Break
with it.
down.
Other
I mean,
people
gonna
do?
play for
We'll
gas
make it.
though.
And that's fine.
We'll make sure we fill it.
We'll find gas.
We'll make sure.
Are you just gonna siphon
No,
gas
yeah.
off of each
Siphon.
car?
No, but what I truly want to do. No, I'm just kidding. Let's go to Canada. I want to go to Canada, right?
Love Canada.
Let's open up those borders
Canada
again,
be
baby.
All right.
Not until the virus is gone.
Yeah,
Can we visit Oak
it's
Island?
gonna be a while, right? For Canada, because they're gonna be like, "Ooh, you
Will it
Americans."
ever be open? I don't know.
you
Will it ever be-
dirty
you think it'll ever be open?
Americans.
Yeah.
I don't
Can
know.
we go to Nova Scotia if we go?
I mean, maybe, but that's like,
So we can
How
go to
far
Oak,
away is Nova
Can we go to
Scotia?
Oak Island?
Way the fuck over there, isn't it?
No?
yeah,
Oh,
Nova
Canada?
Scotia is like north,
Part of Canada?
northeast. That's like way
Yeah.
northeast.
Nova Scotia.
I want to go to like no joke for no reason. I want to go to like Edmonton and Winnipeg. These ones that no one
Winnipeg,
even cares
okay.
about that are still like
Right.
awesome cities. But who knows?
I don't know. I think those would be.
Let's
cool
open up
in
those borders,
Toronto.
baby.
Yeah.
Did they not get through at all? What's the move? What's the interstate goods situation?
What's
There's
cool-
no semis going
Yeah.
over that doesn't make
I'm
like
sure
I don't
there
get it.
is. There definitely is.
I think you have to have like a business license or something, don't
Right.
you? You have to have some
That's
kind
what I'm
of
saying.
business
I don't
thing?
understand what's going on because I know it's been
Like you-
closed for a while.
Like you can travel for work, can't you?
Yeah. Probably. Oh yeah, I'm sure.
At least to
I
like
would
Europe
assume
and
so.
shit, you can travel for
If they're
work.
doing like business and
But
shit.
they probably make you do like tests and all that shit. You know what I
Check your
mean?
fever. What's
So-
cool about Canada though?
So you're saying we could go to Canada?
Legit, I don't know.
What's
like
that
a-
one place
It's a
that?
serious question.
What's the one place that's
to
really close
me,
to Detroit?
My thought of it is outside of Ontario, which is like really populated, and outside of like Montreal and like those places, it's kind of like it's still a frontier. A lot of it's still a frontier.
Definitely.
It seems really beautiful and crazy. That's why I want to go to Edmonton because like if you look at Edmonton on a map, and I could be completely wrong, but it's literally just surrounded by forest for hundreds, thousands of miles. Like when you think about it, like Edmonton and Winnipeg are just north of like Wyoming and fucking Montana and
It's on the
shit.
other
Like
side.
it's over here, and it's kind of where no one even thinks about,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like in that plains mountain area, like in between. Like there's obviously these towns in the plains because that's where like the food is, and there's mountain towns and shit. But it just seems really awesome. Like it just seems like untouched almost.
But question: wouldn't you rather just go to fucking Montana or Wyoming?
You could, but I'm just saying it's just the next
Next level.
Even further north.
Yeah.
Is there bears in every part of Canada?
Oh, for sure.
Grizzly bears, like.
I mean,
legit
dude, if you go to
grizzly bears.
Montana, there's grizzlies
Right.
for sure.
Dog,
Even
you ever
like
fucking
in
heard of
the-
Kodiak
in the-
Island?
Right, but in the east side.
I think
on
if
the
I
east
think
What
if
is
I think if
Kodiak
you're
Island?
like,
It's like
well, obviously Kodiak Island because it's like off. It's like
it's
Alaska,
Alaska-ish, Canada-ish, but like it's supposed to be like literally the island with the biggest Kodiak brown
Because they
bears.
Like to see
eat,
river
they have the
bears.
biggest protein diet because they almost exclusively
Fish.
eat fish.
Right.
Like they're almost like a carnivorous bear.
They're just hitting out the river, just catching fish
Yeah.
in their mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
But,
really
like-
they're a grizzly bear, but they're
Mhm.
almost a different subspecies at this point
Right.
because they're bigger.
That's why they're like Kodiak bear. They're the
Bigger?
pros to a grizzly bear.
Bigger.
They're dude, the biggest
Smaller
bears
than
ever.
polar bears still.
Yeah, smaller
from
than
what
polar
I
bears.
understand, but huge.
That's crazy. No, yeah.
Like fucking stand up. They're 7-8 feet tall.
Yeah.
Aren't polar bears like one of the most vicious? Like,
Yeah, because they only eat meat and they're always looking for that. It's
Seals,
the same
dude.
thing. It's the
like
same thing as a
Caribbean
cat.
black.
Same. That's why cats to me are always like thought of to me as more dangerous than a bear. Bears are scary as shit.
Fuck
But
yeah.
a cat, for one, it's
I love
only
my
eating meat. It's only looking for food. Whereas like a bear literally could be just like, scavenging, walking around. Like
Yeah.
to me, a cat is only around to kill. That's why it's so fucking scary. Like a cat's not gonna be scavenging through a berry patch chilling. Like
Right.
you're gonna
Like
be
black-
fucking dead and eaten.
Yeah. There's some bears that aren't that fucking.
Yeah, like black
vicious.
bears, you
Black
could probably
bears aren't
fight with
that-
your fists. You can give it a
Definitely.
nice
But
elbow.
every single cat is like fucking.
Dude, cats.
They're just
That's what
gonna
I'm saying.
maul
Like
you.
that's why people are like, oh yeah, I've never seen like cougars in this area or that in this area, and it's like you don't see them.
Yeah.
They're
no.
the most silent, deadly killers. You like they can kill. Like cats to me are just bizarre. People coinciding with cats for the last who knows how many thousands of years, and like it's written on fucking walls. You know what I mean?
Dog,
Like,
yeah.
ooh, saber tooth. You know what? Just shit like that, and panthers and shit, or even like movie Apocalypto.
Yeah.
Jaguar?
Uh-huh.
Just shit like that, where it's
Yep.
like people have been trying to coincide with these cats, where it's like, dude,
this might be
holy
a stupid
shit.
question, but our saber-tooth tigers aren't a thing anymore, right?
No,
They're extinct, right?
but they still have like weird genetic
Subspecies-
lines and
Right,
species
right,
and
right,
that.
right.
Yeah,
Some-
but like,
some of them
yeah.
sabers are.
But to be honest, I don't know why. I don't know if they were just too big and it was part of like the
Right.
metafauna, metaflora like die out like 10,000 years ago.
But what's the point? Like what's the point of having that big two canines or whatever?
I assume
doesn't make any
I assume
sense
it's
for
extremely carnivorous animal, super predator. Like that's
It's just like your
You gotta
first
rip
bite
through
takes
the-
them down.
yeah.
Rip through
I
the
assume-
dinosaur
You got to think
meat,
like
dude.
tigers and
Tough skin.
lions, even right? They
Yeah.
have those huge canines. I just
Right.
assume it's the next level.
It's probably
Why do
something to do with
why
woolly
were woolly
mammoths.
mammoths also
Yeah.
hairy? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Right.
Needed it, I guess. Why are
The
elephants?
extra
Why do
heat.
elephants not have hair?
They're in the right.
Well,
Is
the
there
woolly
elephants
mammoths.
living in the cold temperatures right now?
No, they're in Africa
And
and all that
mammoths
shit.
were in the fucking sub-freezing shit, right?
That's
Yeah.
probably
That
why.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
Mammoths were in North America.
Yeah, they
which
were.
is kind of weird.
Dog mastodons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, which is nuts.
Yeah.
So, do Kodak bears only live on this said Kodiak Island?
Yeah, so technically they're called Kodiak bears because they live on this island and because they're so big and their diet especially. And apparently like it is because like the fish and this and that and like the salmon run and whatever. But apparently like bears like that are not good to eat. Like you cannot eat a fish bear.
No,
Like if
no,
you
it's
apparently
literally-
people say if you eat a bear in the spring, berries and this,
Right.
and if it's eating a really like a balanced diet, which sounds really crazy, but like if it's a bear that's eating different foods, apparently it tastes better than if it's a bear eating only fish or only meat.
like that's why they literally
In a
say
pyramid.
people like animals that eat other animals
Yeah.
are gross. They
Which
said they said their meat tastes nasty.
Which technically even
crazy.
I'm pretty sure they classify even brown bears and grizzly bears as different because brown bears have a primarily fish diet as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I always
Okay.
thought it was the same thing.
It
I always thought
I think it is the same thing, but they're kind of considered a subspecies because the different diet, I guess. But I really don't fucking know.
what is it like?
I don't even think
north
that's
is
a real
the
Kodiak bear
grizzlies
either.
and like in the
What?
America is brown or like
Like I think they're coastal bears that are brown bears because they're eating all these fish. And I don't know. I could be like I said. This is just from what I'm bullshitting. So
Yeah, dude. Like
it's
I mean,
fucking ginormous, dude.
you ever seen that
look
dude
at this
feeding a
one.
bear?
Yeah.
Where
it
he's
doesn't
like
make sense.
feeding it and it like nips at him a little bit and he's like playing with it.
What the fuck? What the?
It's
fuck?
only
insane.
1,000 pounds, dude. It's fun.
It's
What's
insane.
crazy is when
This one's 1,400 apparently.
When I was a kid, when we were in Wisconsin, we were going to see a movie, and my aunt fucking jacked something in the middle of the night. Full on hit something so hard that it stopped the car immediately.
Oh, like, okay.
And she was just like, "Ah!" like crazy. And it was a fucking black bear.
Oh.
And black bears are literally like 200,
Yeah.
300,
I don't even-
400 pounds max. Like they're
I don't
not
know. Yeah,
huge.
they're not big.
And stopped the car in its tracks, dude. Fully fucking wrecked the front end. And my cousin was like, "Can I get out of the car?" And she's like, "No." Like so angry at him. The bear is nowhere to be found.
Still living.
Nowhere to be
Gone.
found.
Probably just got hurt and was like, fuck.
But I'm saying that's a 300-pound bear.
And then you got that
And this is
motherfucker.
5 of those bears.
Jesus Christ. The size difference, I can't even comprehend.
Dude,
You ever seen Grizzly Man?
Is that the dude that's fucking like living with these? Yeah.
He was on Joe Rogan, wasn't
No,
Didn't he die?
he's
he?
dead.
Oh,
They
there was
turned on him, right?
Joe Rogan had a guy at one point that was raising bears.
There's a video of him literally getting killed by the bear. Like the bear just grabs him and just dead. Like it's just
Is
crazy.
he
I don't know if
just,
there's
he's
video.
hungry. He's hungry at that
No,
point?
he just got pissed and just like the bear got pissed at him and
'Cause
literally
this
just
guy,
went
they
for
had
his
au-
neck.
apparently-
He got his neck.
Apparently,
and it was like
they had
he's
video.
done.
They had video and audio, and they got rid of it. They destroyed it.
But I
Warner Herzog
saw,
was like, "We're getting rid of
getting
it."
rid
But
of
I've
they never
seen
aired
it.
it.
I've seen it like
Not same,
very
same.
recently.
Not same.
Dog.
but different.
Because they literally like they show it in the movie.
It
He
may
watched.
have-
He's like, "You must destroy these." Like he's literally like, "Oh my god." Because it's just the audio and video of a dude getting eaten alive by a bear.
Well, it must have been somebody else then, because I know for a fact I
makes
saw
sense.
a video of a dude literally getting eaten by a bear, where it's like, oh my god, this was so tragic, this and that and the other.
How about that dude that started getting his face eaten off and then he survived?
I don't remember that.
Oh my
It's fucking
god.
ginormous.
Yeah,
Cody-
it's trick photography though.
Yeah, but
I
It
know,
is.
but
He's
that-
standing further back,
But come on, though.
but it's still
compared to the
extremely
guy?
similar.
But Cody, take me through a scenario of how would you hunt a bear like that? What's the caliber, the gun? Like, how do you kill something like that with a gun?
Dude, I don't know. I'm not that big into guns. I don't even know, dude. Like I know.
You're 30-06.
Yeah, you're 30
Have to be.
sick.
Maybe
Hey.
something. I don't,
Put it right above the.
yeah.
No, I don't know. I truly don't know.
You gotta be using like a fucking bear at 50 cal on this boy, right?
Nah, okay,
Wouldn't have to be a
no,
50.
no, you're not
Well, you
doing
can do
that.
It'd probably be
But it's
50
probably
caliber,
just a
yeah.
high power rifle.
Something
Like I mean,
higher, maybe.
truly.
Yeah.
It's just I can't even comprehend. I mean that.
Just
Yeah,
because
that
they're
might
that
be-
big doesn't mean it's like they're fucking made out of armor, dude. Like, I
When
bet,
you, like,
I
run
bet,
the mill muzzleloader is 50 caliber.
right, like, I still think that just like a regular old high power rifle
Hey.
will do it.
People archery hunt for
Bear,
bears.
yeah.
Yeah,
You just have to hit him in the right spot, or what?
Right.
You fucking hope so, I
But
guess.
I mean, that arrow, if it's a broadhead, it's
yeah,
And let's be
It's-
real,
it's-
those
it's a
guys,
good- it's like
those
a
guys
fit-
are
I
all
mean-
carrying a sidearm.
absolutely.
If
you
you're
have
if
to.
you're hunting in that area with those animals, you are 100% carrying a sidearm, or you're crazy.
Oh yeah, and oh yeah, dude, for sure. Like they're doing it for sport. It's not like they're trying to bag a bear and take the meat home and num.
You can eat a bear though.
Are
Oh
these,
yeah, I mean yeah.
Are these guys doing it for like? Are they overpopulated in that area?
I think.
Let's say
I
this.
think
you're not.
Bears don't
hunting-
have trouble.
Yeah,
you're not hunting
bears
big
don't
what's gonna
game
kill
if
a bear
If
out
it's
there?
not
That's what I'm saying. Are they overpopulated in that area?
You have to get.
You have
It's
to
a-
control
It's a
them.
complete apex
it's-
predator. You have to think at some
Yes.
point they are going to be overrun, and you have to have something else to keep them in check. And I don't know if it's us, but I'm
It's
saying they
very
seem like they're doing a
regulated.
good job.
Any trophy hunting is very regulated.
Yeah, you have
From
to.
what I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like
No, like they only allow a certain amount of
Yes.
people
Look at that
on,
fat ass bear.
on Kodiak.
that's insane.
This one.
How
That's
fast you think that motherfucker right there can run? How fast?
Faster than me.
Right, but
Way
not
faster
as,
than
as
me.
fast as an average bear. That's
25.
fat ass motherfucking bear.
25 miles an hour.
What's the average of a grizzly?
Ew, you
Flick it
sneezed
right
and got a
off. Flicked
boogie,
it right
Yeah.
off.
It's off in the open.
dude. I'm telling you what, a lot of when you have a booger and you flick it, it doesn't work a lot.
What about when it's
Depends on how
sometimes
sticky it is.
he's got it right.
That's
what I was exactly about to say.
I'm a booger
Are those
picking flinging
are they
champion,
are they the
dude.
really
Yo.
really low humidity dry boogies? Because
Yeah.
those you could
You can
those
flick-
are hard.
Yeah, you can flick
Those you could use as like shuffleboard pucks. But like the ones that where you're trying to get out of your nose, that's a hanger off.
Yeah, dude.
That you just gotta wipe inside of something.
Yep.
You're like, you gotta find a trash can or a paper
Yeah.
towel.
It also depends on how high up the booger is.
Well, Chris, we know you are going to the brain and only the brain.
Have to.
So I've seen you go up there a few times
You
where
go
I
to the
thought
knuckle, don't
I thought the finger wasn't coming back.
For sure.
I thought you were
I
gonna
swear
get
to
Chinese.
God, he goes to the knuckle.
I thought he was
dude.
getting Chinese finger trapped.
Have
Get
to.
up in there.
Why do you think my fingers are like that,
Dude,
dude?
Jesus Christ. Put
That's
those things away.
insane.
Those things scare the shit out of me.
But you
Ugh.
have to.
That's not
I'm just
real.
I gotta take these off. I'm just so amazed by these bears.
Bears are fun.
I've just never really looked into bears, but those are fucking scary.
And we were right there. We had one right in our backyard. Tennessee.
Yeah. It's just
But
a
those
bear,
are
though.
black bears.
It's
And
just
those
a
are
bear.
pussy
Yeah.
bears, dude.
Black bears.
You just
are
go
pussy
boo and
bears,
they'll
but-
fucking
Yeah,
water
black
right.
bears are weird because they are just kind of like, it seems like a big wild dog in a way.
It really is. They're just pussies, dude.
Like you're not afraid for your life in Tennessee.
Oh, definitely not. You'll be fine. They'll scrape you up a little bit. No, I mean, as long as they don't have kids around. If they have kids around, they'll like fucking beat
but
you up.
cats, dude.
Bears.
Cats, dude. That's what I was just gonna say. Like, I don't understand. Household cats scare the shit out of me.
I love them.
If they were a little bit bigger and had a little bit more power, they would kill you.
Yeah.
Definitely.
They're insane.
Definitely. Like, you take a regular house cat, times it by 3, that thing will fucking kill you.
Yeah.
You got a mindset.
In a heartbeat.
They're gonna kill you.
People still have those like Asa cats and like the serval cats and shit.
Yeah,
Those are huge.
I remember
those
you.
things.
Those are 30-pound cats.
Yeah.
I remember you showing me a girl you went to high school
Just
with.
because it was insane. It's
that
a huge cat.
She had a cat that was literally a subspecies of a fucking leopard, probably.
Yeah, it was like an Asa cat or like a serval half
With a long
cat.
tail.
Big cat.
Dude.
I'm like 20, probably a 20-pound cat.
Not only big cat, expensive cats as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are expensive because they're like, you know, you have to go somewhere and you always have to find them and do this, but like they're so big, but they are insane looking. But it's a weird exotic pet to
huge,
have.
yeah.
A bobcat on our trail cam.
That's fucking crazy.
I swear to God, like we think for sure it was a bobcat.
We think for sure.
We
For
think
sure.
for sure.
We
That's
kinda
an
think.
We have
Well,
evidence
I've heard.
maybe that it was a
Yeah.
bobcat.
You got
That
people on the
bobtail.
case looking
Bobtail, it's
into it.
bigger than a. But yeah,
Are there
Crazy.
actually like
It's supposed to be.
Bobcats in
There's
our
supposed to
area?
be bobcats.
There's
Like,
probably
definitely
bobcats,
bobcats
but there's
around
probably
here.
not a lot because you got to think. Even where we're at, there's only really, really select pockets that are really heavily wooded and really like heavily dense areas. Like I imagine even like Channel Lakes and shit definitely could have maybe a bobcat population, but like I think it's probably really sparse. I think you probably see it in these areas of Indiana, but you don't see it everywhere. Because like, how's a bobcat supposed to get around, hanging around in fucking empty fields in the winter? You know what I mean? Like, you guys have been to places like around here where it's literally like you could look around in the middle of winter and you might see a patch of woods 2 miles away.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no fucking bobcats living around there. Where's the bobcat gonna live? But if you're looking at Channel Lakes and they got fucking 400 square miles or whatever the fuck it is of fucking land, you'd probably for sure have a bobcat population.
What about the crazy said there's a cougar in Indiana? We've seen or heard of a couple of those.
There's
My-
got to be.
My grandma saw a cougar right in between our houses one time.
They had them on like Cam and Angola and shit, but like I imagine it's the same thing. Like it's probably really, really select areas.
Do you think that type of cougar is going to be like obviously it's a cougar, so it's going to be fucking big, but like do you think it's going to be like an abnormally larger cougar is it going to be bigger than like the shit in Colorado, or do you think it's going to be like a small
I would guess
one?
if it's around here, it's probably smaller. I would guess.
I don't know. I think it would just depend. There's definitely enough small game to go around. Like there's rabbits on rabbits on rabbits and fucking squirrels and shit.
think you could fight one? I mean,
No.
You think I could fight a cougar?
That's the thing about a cougar
No.
is you don't see it coming.
No.
is it?
You don't hear it coming.
So let's say
Fuck
you
no.
do see one while you're hunting. Is it legal to shoot one?
Bro, I don't think
If it's in your own protection, I would assume.
get the fuck, dude. If I see a cougar, I am fucking freaking.
That's the
out.
thing, though,
That's
Chris.
what
Is
they
like,
said,
Chris,
like-
I'm not exaggerating. Like, you're not going to see it.
No, like
Well,
yeah.
like,
That's
there-
what's so insane.
That's the thing. Like
But-
people buy predator tags. So like that's what the one guy saying on Joe Rogan's podcast. He buys predator tags just in case a wolf comes up or something he has to protect himself with. So
I
I don't
got you.
Which is
know,
terrifying.
like,
Can you imagine
I
that?
don't know if you have to buy a predator tag, but I would imagine obviously if you need to protect yourself, you can shoot a fucking
Yeah.
a predator.
I assume you
animal.
might just have to be like, I got to call the DNR on this one.
yeah.
Yeah, like
you
even,
just call them up. Yeah, yeah.
and be like, hey, this motherfucker like tried to come at me, and they'll probably just be like,
He came at me
Well,
fucking sideways and I
Mhm.
fucking clapped his
Fucking
ass.
his
yeah,
ass.
I came around
Booty
here, you
clapped his
will
ass
get
in the next
clapped.
to it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
It's crazy, dude. That's why like I love hunting and all, but dude, I would not want to fucking hunt without like a guide or like a professional out in the fucking crazy ass woods.
Yeah.
Like
Like
that
a
shit-
professional
pretty
Dan
sweet.
Lock
Yeah.
out in the woods with
what,
you.
Yeah.
not even. I would definitely not even
Let's
want
go on a
just my
boar
dad,
hunt, dude.
Someone
Let's
else.
go on a boar
Dude,
hunt.
boars are
Dude,
crazy.
Boars are
It
crazy.
seems,
Boars are
that's what it seems. It seems
You-
crazy.
Dude, I don't think you. I bet it would fucking scare you just listening to them, dude, because they're just going.
Well, I think the fun, and also the worst part would just be the dogs be like, sick them.
I know, isn't that just crazy? They're just like,
Stang.
hey, like the dogs that even
Find
go
'em.
after cougars and shit.
Yeah,
It's like, holy
cougars-
fucking shit, dude. They could, if they wanted to, like, obviously they're scared and like they're like they see a bunch of them, so they're like, holy shit, what's going on? Like,
Yeah.
you know, there's too much,
Sensory overload.
right, and so they're like, they just go in a tree and climb. But like, if that cougar wanted to, that cougar just like, and then get a neck, and that dog is dead. It's like, holy shit.
What do you boar hunt
tree a
at?
cougar.
Where are boars at?
Texas.
Arkansas,
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can go to Texas.
South.
and-
Hawaii.
in the south,
Didn't your dad bag himself a boar?
he sure does. We got a boar in the house.
Nice.
I remember always seeing it. It's fucking terrifying looking.
Yeah, it's pretty
Where'd
crazy.
he bag it?
I think it was Arkansas. Not like no shit. Like I think it was definitely in the south somewhere. I don't think it was Texas. Somewhere down there. Down south.
They don't live in like wooded areas, right?
Like big brush. That's
Yeah.
cause believe it or not, this was fucking way back in the day, but my dad recorded it or videotaped it somehow, and it's on a fucking VHS,
That's dope.
and it's awful, but it's cool to
Of
see.
like the boar like walking around or him shooting.
No,
not
it's
him
just like,
shooting it, but,
I think it's just like it was like a service. Like they like hired somebody to like take a video of us doing this, and so like
gotcha.
they were all like marching around, and then you could hear the fucking in the boars in the background just squealing, and then you could like, I think you could hear a gunshot, and then you see one of them dragging it and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Are they just everywhere down there?
I think
What?
so. Yeah,
Interesting.
It's like
fucking-
insane because
yeah.
like their litter size is nuts.
yeah,
Like they
dude.
have insane
Are they
amounts
predatory?
of piglets. No, but
No.
they just like
They're mean.
they just kind
though.
of ruin shit, eat a lot of shit, ruin shit for other animals. I guess
like goats.
pretty much.
But they can kill you though.
Oh, they could.
Oh,
if
I
they
mean
wanted to.
boar for sure, but like
They
that's the
just
thing about
fucking
that's the thing about pigs. It's like that's just a domesticated pig. Like that's only like
Yeah.
years away from being something that could probably kill you. It's fucking weird.
for sure. Tusks are no joke, bro.
Hell yeah. It's not this. That's the dumbest
Slice you
thing
open.
ever.
Tusks.
Like, let's put this thing on your head, so you gotta slam your head around a little bit. Same thing with elephant tusks. Like it's cool in theory until they break off, which happens
Yeah.
kind of a lot.
Just if you get in one fight.
Fucked.
Are they that fragile?
I don't know if they're that fragile, but I think it's that much force that you'd be
It's
really
that much
surprised.
power. Yeah, that makes sense.
At least you're on a giraffe, not to fight with your fucking neck. What
Yeah,
the
I mean,
fuck
that's
is that
definitely the
bullshit,
dumbest
dude?
thing ever.
Have you ever seen those fights between two giraffes
Yeah.
where they just reel back their neck and then they fucking like whiplash them? It's fucked up, dude.
There had to be like a double kill one time, you know, but one of them killed one of another, and they were just wrapped up in like a weird vine situation on
Uh-huh.
the ground.
They just choke to death.
You ever see that shit with like white-tailed deer where they get in fights and they're fucking stuck?
Yeah.
And then one of them fucking dies for lack of shit, and the other one's just dragging the other one.
Hell
It's
yeah.
crazy shit, dude.
Insane.
Those ones at Channel Lakes fell in the fucking lake.
Uh-huh,
or the
yeah.
river or whatever.
And they were big
They
ass
pulled them out,
bucks
dude.
too.
One of them
Really?
was huge.
Big ass bucks.
They saved it, and they put the
Dude, it
two
would-
deer somewhere.
Yeah,
the two
would've
deer
been.
are still connected on this
Mm-hmm.
mount, and it's like they're still wrapped together, but it's like
Fucking dope.
it's two
They're
huge,
huge
two
bucks,
huge
dude.
deer. You guys ever been to the library and seen the lion they have in there?
Yeah.
They have
Was
a
it-
fucking stuffed lion in there.
Wasn't
Whoa,
that
whoa,
was
whoa,
that the
what?
line? I heard
That was the lion.
that escaped.
No, that was the lion that you would hear every fucking morning in Albion. They're
Black
just like,
Lion.
let's stuff it.
I remember that.
They fucking
I remember the day that
taxidermied.
one escaped.
Was that a real
taxidermied
thing?
a full size. No, it was a jet. It was like a fucking panther or something that escaped.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
That's fucked up.
but I was at my aunt's. She was she was my babysitter, and she lived literally within seeing distance of Black Pine. And so,
Holy shit.
And so we got the thing of like, hey, it escaped.
Yeah.
Keep the kids inside if you would.
And the
But,
dogs.
Yeah, it was kind of terrifying. But I was too young to really know what was going on. Oh yeah, kitty cat got loose.
Dude, could you imagine like obviously that would be horrendous if anybody even remotely got injured or died from this. But like, could you imagine the headline it would be if this fucking Black Panther escapes and then fucking gets a kid or something, dude?
Yeah.
Do you
remember how-
imagine the
Do you remember how
headlines, bro?
country our school was, and there was a bull that got loose on the school property?
yeah, dude.
A bull.
You don't remember that?
No.
Somebody brought it
A
in
male cow
When
got
was this?
loose in the town.
When the hell was this?
I don't remember
And
this
shout
at all.
out Jeremy. His dad yeeted it right
Nice.
between the ass.
I do remember that. Do you remember when
It was
we went and
during
shot-
school. It was literally the same thing. Like, hey, do not leave school. There is a bull running around. And you're like, what? And so, long story short, there's a bull running around town that got loose. How hard is it to corral a bull? Pretty fucking hard if you don't have tranquilizers. So they killed this bull.
You don't remember that?
And they shot it. He took his rifle out and he fucking shot the bull. And they got it out of there. Town went back to normal.
Do you remember when we went and shot guns at Jeremy's house that one time, like last summer?
Yeah.
We were asking his dad because his dad keeps a ridiculous fucking pump shotgun in his trunk or whatever of his squad car. I'm like, have you ever had to use it? He's like, yeah, I had to shoot a bull in Albion, and that's what they're talking about. That's the only time he's ever used it, I guess.
Shit, I don't remember that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
A full-sized bull loose on the school's property.
Was
What
it one of
farm
the
they let
days?
it out of?
Was it one of the days where FFA was doing their petting zoo type of
No,
deal?
it was
makes
when they brought their
sense.
tractors to school and they couldn't round it up.
Yeah. Two
That was
guys
every
brought the
day, dude.
tractors.
Shout
and
out
the rest-
William Rocky. He rode his lawnmower to school.
Yes, dude. Respect. Respect.
That's a pussy getting machine, right?
Man, I love William Rocky, man.
Dude, he was a great kid. Why I say was? He's still alive. Jesus Christ. Sorry. He is a great
He
kid.
didn't get got by the
Yeah,
bull.
he is a great
Nah.
kid.
Yeah.
Oh, God, dude. Full on bull.
Could you imagine someone going out to the car that day and just getting got by the bull? How insane is that, though?
Dude, I just
Nuts.
imagine people running like the bull going into traffic and somebody running into the bull.
Right.
And the bull just being like, bitch.
How
And then
about
the
put
fucking
bull
car
in
being
the school?
totaled.
Put the bull in the school would be fun.
Dude. Passing period.
Nothing
Get your
can go
books
wrong.
and let's get fucking out of here. That'd be a
He's like,
fun,
all right, everybody
great
take a
time.
turn. Grab your books. Just hit it.
Brandon Stevens squares up with it.
Oh, dude.
He would. He would, dude.
He's like, no, and the bull keeps fighting. He's like, I'm gonna get suspended.
Or he goes, you see this fucking forearm strength?
Yeah, dude. I have these grippers that are 250
Yeah.
pounds. My grip strength is that of a gorilla.
Yeah. I'll
And it
rip your-
matters.
Like,
I'll
show
rip
it
your
off.
neck off, dude.
Show it off, dude. Come on.
Shit.
And there's guys that use their arms for a sport and only their arms.
It's bizarre.
No, I'm just kidding.
Arm wrestling.
It is kind of bizarre, but it's just a weird thing. It's like I thought that was more of like a I'm drunk, let's do this type of thing rather than a sport. Some would say, but some
Yeah.
would say the same about cornhole. So who knows?
Who's
Hey.
more athletic, arm wrestlers or NASCAR drivers? People call NASCAR drivers athletic. I don't see
I would
any
say so.
athleticism.
extreme sports athlete
But I'd
Yeah,
say
I
you
don't
got,
see any
I would say you have to train your body pretty well for that.
for NASCAR.
to not take a piss.
I would think so though.
You can train your body, but I don't see any athleticism going towards NASCAR. What
Really?
What athleticism are you using?
You might have hand-eye coordination, but I don't really know.
Dude, you're going at like 200 miles an hour. That's
yeah,
gotta
I
count
realize
for
that,
something.
but I don't understand. You're sitting down.
Yeah, but I don't think it's necessarily that. I don't like the whole like athleticism as people like portrayed as like a physical trait, but it's a lot of mental too. Like it's a lot of mental game in a lot of sports than
For
it's just a
athleticism?
physical than it is a physical sport.
Is chess a sport?
I would say so.
Do you think that's athleticism?
What defines a sport though?
Well, I'm just saying,
Athletics or
there can
mental?
there can be a sport without real athleticism.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like you have to move your body and be able to cut, move,
Dance
hand
Dance
coordination,
Revolution?
maybe,
Contort
Full-
yourself.
and be able to do things.
For it to be a sport,
Not for it to be a sport, but for you to be athletic.
Yeah, he's going back to the athleticism
But I
thing.
think-
I said sport, and I maybe shouldn't have.
but I think that the arm wrestling is a bad comparison to NASCAR.
Okay,
But I think you do have to train your body for NASCAR.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, what's more athletic?
And I'm just saying this right off the bat.
I would say
those
it's
arm
arm
wrestling
wrestling.
guys would rip my arm off my body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is fine.
But I don't.
Dude, I don't
think it's
like
cool.
arm wrestling. Dude, I've seen too many videos of people arm wrestling and then just snap.
Yeah.
Kinda
Weak
pop
Bone,
out.
bitches, you mean?
snap. They're fucking
Yeah,
humorous.
the ones
Their
who aren't
humorous
really
is
doing
in
it.
fucking half, dude.
But I
Yeah.
like the
The non-world qualifiers, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
But I
No,
like
I'm
this
telling
topic
you.
we're on. Is NASCAR a sport? I would say it definitely is a sport.
I think it's a sport.
Is it an athletic
Only
sport?
chess is a sport.
I would say it
I
is
agree.
though.
Yeah.
But does that mean golf is a sport?
Only,
I would think
only
golf
not
has
if
more
Joel's here.
Yeah, no, not if Joel's here. Realistically, I think golf takes more athleticism than NASCAR.
He's not wrong.
He's not. You're not wrong, but I don't think it's much more.
I think
don't-
you're trying to go in between athleticism and like how easy it is. Obviously, driving at 200 fucking miles an hour and
Yeah.
having to
saying
not
it's
kill yourself and kill all three. It's
I don't even
exactly.
Think I don't even think it's that, but it's your body being able to handle that kind of G-force. Like, not easy.
Definitely,
No.
100%. But they're training specifically for that. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not fucking doing push-ups.
Well, why
Let's
would
say,
they?
Like,
You know.
if we're gonna go run, jump, cut side to side, who are you taking? A NASCAR driver or a golfer?
Well, that's. I
Taking a
mean,
golfer.
you're going back to athleticism, not a sport, though.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, who's more athletic?
I'm taking a golfer, most likely.
Yeah.
Depending.
That's what
I'm
I'm
not
saying.
taking Phil Nicholson.
I don't see.
What about John
I mean-
Daly, dude? Come on.
I
I mean, sure, I'll take the youngest fucking guy on the fucking golf court.
I bet John Daly
Golf
almost
court.
might beat you in a foot race.
It's probably true. I don't
100%.
even know who
bet John
John.
Daly is more athletic than most NASCAR drivers, and that's not even a joke.
I bet you hoop with John Daly, he beats you.
100%. I bet it. No, I bet he beats any NASCAR driver.
But I don't know. Though, like,
Denny Hamlin, dude? A guy
Okay,
named Denny,
yeah.
like the restaurant, brother?
Denny's the dude that's doing backflips out of his truck. out of his
I think it's
car.
Carl Edwards.
That's Carl Edwards. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know who that first gentleman is you named, but
I think
Denny
it
Hamlin.
doesn't
I always
even
I always
matter,
like
but-
the is it a sport thing? Like I always like that argument. 'Cause
What about cheerleading?
That's
Just
what
gonna
I was
say
about to
that.
say. That's
Me
the
too.
wackest argument because, like, I get why people are angry about it, but it's a sport.
cheerleading's a sport, and it's not even.
I think it
Cheerleading's
is.
way more athleticism than what we were talking about.
I think it is depending,
Golf and NASCAR.
but I think it is depending on the type of cheerleading you're doing.
yeah, if
I wouldn't
see what you're
say
saying.
I wouldn't say like
Careful now.
I know.
No,
I
be
know.
real.
But like, but like I don't think that
You're-
like let's say middle school cheerleading, is that a sport?
You're
Or
talking.
is that a
like-
recreational event?
I think even high school cheerleading, just like
But depending on like
hey, but if you're
but-
competing,
but
it's a
but
sport.
depending on the high school that you go to, I think.
right? But even if you're in a small high school, if you're going and competing against other schools in like these cheerleading competitions where they're flying and shit, I think that's a sport and that takes a lot of athleticism.
Or
But
they're flying
I
and
don't
shit.
want to make people angry, but like the school that we went to,
Mhm.
I would say that our student section was a cheerleading event.
Yeah,
Were we doing the same thing? Kind of, but not really.
in that area,
BE
maybe in
aggressive,
that-
BE aggressive.
That's what I'm
BE
saying. But like,
aggressive.
Welcome
they are
to the
kinda in
Cougar
In that-
Den.
But that's what I'm saying.
They-
Like, if you're on the sidelines just cheering on, I don't think that's a sport. But when you're in a competitive, because they have these separate sanctioned events that are competitive, where
That's
they're
what I'm
going
saying.
against it and they're
But, like,
judged.
people from our school didn't go to that.
Not in our grade. No.
But like, what I'm also saying is like, I understand that you're throwing people in the air and flipping them and whatever, and you might not be catching them every time, but whatever.
Whoa, dude.
But like, I don't know.
Chris is a hater.
I'm not a hater.
I can tell
I'm
Haters
just
Chris
trying.
doesn't
I'm
like-
just trying to break it down. You know what I mean?
No, exactly.
trying to
I
break
hear
it
you.
down.
I hear you.
But like, from a mental capacity and like, what they would. I mean, they practice. They do all this, that, and the third. You know, whatever. But like in student section, we had a mental game with every referee every week.
You were doing it. Yeah, but cheerleaders are way more athletic than fucking golfers and NASCAR racers.
They're way more athletic than the student section
But do
too.
they live in rent free inside the referee's head?
It's true.
No.
That's true.
They're not. Just like when you're saying get off your knees, you're blowing the game in a fucking a game that no one's at, and the athletic
about-
director can hear you and say you're done for the rest of the year.
What about that game?
Dude,
That's fucking legendary.
that was amazing,
dude.
bro.
What about
off your knees.
You're blowing the game.
what?
Three people in the student section: it's me, Blake, and some other Joe Blow on the person.
We're just having a good time.
We're having a good time.
Having a good time.
He was at, and someone might have been a little drunk while he was in the student section, bro.
Do you remember
Nope.
falling down my stairs at that
Nope.
game?
Didn't fall down and they were icy, and you guys should have really iced them with some salt.
Yeah.
And that wasn't false because they really were icy.
My mom was taking us to the game, and Blake fucking fell down my stairs.
Were you there?
I drove Blake to the game,
Oh fuck yeah!
and
One
Blake
of the most
got,
fun, dude.
Blake got kicked
Oh
out,
my
and he
God,
called me, and
bro.
he's like, "Yeah, I don't know what to do." And I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna stay here, I guess." But yeah, what about do you remember that game that we went to senior year at Prairie Heights? And their gym is set up in a way that the tunnels down to the locker room run right past like the bleachers, right? And I think it was like me, Blake, Boone, and like some other people. And I don't remember if you guys were winning or not, but we always liked to play Prairie Heights because we played a certain gentleman that was very similar in athleticism to you. He was more athletic. I'm sorry.
Wouldn't say more athletic. He was better at basketball.
He was just bigger. He was
Wasn't
bigger.
more athletic,
definitely
but
bigger.
He was
definitely bigger.
he was better at basketball than I was.
He was better at baseball.
And
than
that's
He
you
was
for
were.
better
sure.
at baseball.
Dude, he was a monster.
He was a better
really
hitter at
good.
baseball. He wasn't a better fielder.
He was a better catcher.
Better catcher. Was he a better
And
fielder
pitcher.
though? Legit though?
And he probably wasn't
Was he
a
a
better.
better fielder?
He probably was not a better fielder,
Just saying.
but he was definitely a better catcher.
Better catcher.
Was he better tying his shoes? Was he better at loving his mother?
He was taller than 5'8", I will say that.
No, dude.
So was
he
I,
was like
so-
6'2", wasn't he?
But
Yeah,
anyways,
big motherfucker, dude.
I remember when during halftime the ref went down to the locker room, and Boone just being ridiculous, right? He just yells at the ref and just says, "I fucked your wife," and I was like, "Oh my god."
Maybe that's why every basketball game it felt like we never got any calls.
It might be. You can chalk that
maybe
up-
that is why.
chalk
Get some
that up to
shots, you
Boone.
get some calls, dude.
Yeah, maybe. But
That's the
like,
only thing I remember about watching our high school basketball teams. Never ever hit the big shot. Never ever hit one to put you ahead. Never ever gave you. Never
senior
ever.
year though.
I'm not saying you in particular.
I'm
I'm just
not saying
saying
that.
I'm just saying the team in general. Rarely ever was there a chance to really step on someone's throats and win the game, and it ever happened. It always got kept close or lost the game. That was kind of our thing, going for like a strong 5
Yeah.
years. It felt like
I hear
never
that.
ever step on the gas. Always let it trickle away at the end.
There was times senior year where we were actually won games,
Yeah.
but junior year, sophomore year, freshman year, holy shit, yeah, we would get beat and we would never do anything about it. You're right. Yeah,
I remember Mac hitting more big shots than you.
it's fair. It's not fair.
Wow, dude.
No, I'm just kidding.
Good kid.
Shout out Mac.
Good kid.
But
Blake,
yeah.
I have a question for you. Did you or did you not hand a referee fake glasses and say, "Do you need these?"
I might have.
I'm sure
I
that's
think
something-
I've said
I'm
insane things.
almost positive that he took a pair of glasses and said, "Here you go, you need these," to a referee, and he was like, "You're out of here!" And
I
then
don't
Blake
know.
got kicked out again. I'm
don't think
pretty
I don't know if you ever
sure.
got kicked out.
I don't know if he got kicked out again, but that does seem like something Blake
Seems
would do.
definitely like something Blake would do.
Blake, how many
It's
times have you been
hilarious.
kicked out in a baseball game? Like playing a baseball game?
Okay, so one time I was out running a ball. Umpire, for one, changed his call. So let's start there. He called me out. I was for sure safe. As soon as he calls me out, that helmet went fucking right into the fence.
I remember that.
And then he calls me safe, and then he calls me out again for throwing my helmet, which was just ridiculous. He was
Yeah.
just trying to be an asshole. That's hilarious. So I get thrown out of that game. There was a basketball game one time. I was fighting for a loose ball, 6th grade, 7th grade. I elbowed this kid so hard. Dude, I don't even know what it got me angry, but it was one of those that just set you off in the moment and you weren't even thinking about it. And I was like, I'm going to fucking kill him. So I elbow this dude in the side of the head. I get thrown out for the rest of the game. So that's 2. Other than that, I don't know. I can't remember any.
I was just gonna ask, dude. Did I have I gotten thrown out of more baseball games than you have? But I'm glad that you did at least one.
Yeah, I was going to say, I remember you getting thrown out.
I just talked shit to the referee.
When was
Yeah.
that?
it? Was
that Little League?
No, I think it was like our 8th grade year.
Yeah.
I just talked shit
Yeah,
to the umpire because I was pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know me, dude. I get a bad call. It's probably a good call.
Dude, honestly,
but I'm like, oh,
We were lucky to play at home as much as we did with Steve because
Yes.
dude, and it wasn't even me. No one else. Okay, so that's the problem with Little League, and it's not your dad, it's not anybody. It's the fact of like you don't know how serious to take it, and you know like these kids want to take it seriously, but you really know it's not life and death. So it's
For
like
sure.
that weird balance of how serious are you going to take this.
Definitely.
And so I'm literally arguing balls and strikes, which I feel like isn't my job and shouldn't be my job. But who's going to argue balls and strikes in an 8th grade game?
Definitely
except
not.
for me, right?
Definitely
Because
not the
I'm on the
coaches.
mound fucking arguing balls and strikes. And me and Steve, dude, he would never give me a reaction. He was such a good umpire. I
Yeah.
would talk shit on strike zone every single time. And a little bit warranted because it was such a fucking low zone.
Mm-hmm. It
Or
was
it
a
was
very low
dude,
zone.
it was just a weird zone to deal with sometimes. And I would just talk shit about it all the time. And he was always just like, thumbs up, dealing with me, not even giving a shit. Like, had nothing on his face that would show you that he was mad or cared whatsoever.
Yeah.
But, like, just guys like that I really respect, because it's like, you have to realize, like, even for me, who was even just doing stupid shit back then, and, like, I might have a moment in a game or do something ridiculous, which, I mean, probably uncalled for, but you have to realize if you're an umpire, like, what's it matter?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's so, even if me throwing my helmet off the field, it's insane. But just like, I don't know. What does it even matter at that point?
I'm here to grab my $30 and get the fuck out of here.
Oh, for sure.
I remember
They were in for
I remember
checks.
like hating Steve's strike zone in 7th grade,
Yeah.
but then in 8th grade
You
you
got
kind of
used to
liked
it.
it.
Well, because it's a pitcher's zone.
Yeah,
If you're
Definitely.
pitching, yeah.
because like I don't know. I kind of got. I don't know if I got decent enough to the point where I could throw to his zone.
Dude, you literally get used to it. Like
Yeah.
that's the advantage that we had against every. Well, I mean, that's the only advantage we had against any team that came into town was literally we knew exactly what Steve's zone was going to be. While they, if they hadn't faced him before or hadn't done him before, then they needed an inning or two to figure it
Did
out.
Steve literally or
Pretty
every
much.
single
Pretty
game?
Not
much.
every single one, but like
I think it was-
90%, I would say.
I think it was almost.
Can we
every
talk
one,
about
yeah.
the time, though, where you got sent to the locker room during a game by Coach fucking Lemon, and he tells you to go do push-ups in the locker room? Did he give you a number?
It was like 30.
Go do 30 push-ups in the locker room?
What'd you do?
I did 10, and I was like, what am I doing? Which I was a punk kid. And I was like,
I was a punk kid.
Didn't Cody
but-
come in there after you?
yeah. Yeah, he
Had
did.
had a sit down with you?
Yeah.
heart to heart?
It was right. I mean, he was probably in the right to send me away, but
A big Cody
What-
Patrick
what'd
came
you
in and had a big
do?
brother sit down with you?
it was just like if I made a mistake, I would pout, on the floor, and I wouldn't get back on defense and shit if I turned the ball over.
If I do remember right, though, this is a game we were losing by 60.
No, it was Lakeland who fucking
Okay,
sucked.
okay, never
So we
mind.
were up, and they
Yeah.
sucked.
I
And
think I
was just
started.
like-
I think I started the second half. That's how
Yeah.
bad they were.
and I just turned it over or something, and that's just who I was at that point. Like
Soft?
soft, like mentally soft. Like any mistake I made, I did not process
I
it well,
remember
and
in
I would
a,
not get back.
I remember in a Saturday tournament, you fucking traveled and got called for it, right? Ref goes, this number, and Blake or Brock just takes the ball and he goes, and just fucking slams the ball, like does the ball smack or whatever. I was just like, yep, that's Brock.
He's
But
mad.
I also remember like you would take lackluster cuts to the basket, and Lemon would always say, demonstrate to other people like, hey, this play's for you. Take a real cut, not a Brock cut, to the basket, because you would just kind of take a lackluster cut below it or to the basket or whatever. But yeah, it's fun.
I mean,
You were the best player, so you kind of got to do whatever you want, but you got punished for it.
Basketball coaches suck.
yeah. No, I was a punk. I was a punk in 8th grade.
Yeah,
I
sure.
deserved everything I did. But
Yeah, sure.
Maybe if you're a little bit taller.
We
But
gotta
yeah,
say about that.
Cody, you only
about
been thrown
my
out of one game, though?
Yeah. Which is very surprising for as much as shit I talked to
Mhm.
umpire to refs or umpires. Yeah.
There was definitely about 8 times in middle school football where I should have gotten unsportsmanlike penalties, but those refs don't see anything. Like, those refs have 3-inch thick glasses, dude. Like, I'm telling you, like, one time, remember how our 8th grade team when we were in 7th grade was so shorthanded and so
Yeah,
bad
so
that we would sometimes play for 8th grade?
Bro, there was like 7 players that
Yeah.
played for 8th grade.
So
that
I
were
was
in
playing
7th grade.
for 8th grade, like rotating fucking defensive line,
Yeah.
and everyone gets caught on a reverse, and I'm literally like still getting blocked, and then I finally break off this guy. I'm the only guy still on the end keeping contain after this reverse, just by chance that I actually got blocked.
Yeah.
And so this guy comes back around and I'm free, and I tackle this guy, and I scream in this guy's face.
yes.
I scream in his face so hardcore, and the ref was like, "Hey, whoa, hey, whoa, hey, let's not do that again." And I was like, "You should have just thrown the flag there, guy." And then so it just proceeded from there on, where it's like, can you just scream in anybody's face? And then pretty much the answer is yes. Like in football, you can get away with anything. We know a kid, he spit in a guy's face. He just got away with it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, somehow Kendall Ziegler got a flag every fucking game for doing some crazy stupid shit where he would jump on the pile after the whistle had blown
it's so
10 seconds.
It's so ridiculous.
like-
though. I
Then you
remember.
see him go,
I remember in 7th grade, I would have had my first touchdown. I recovered a fumble
I do
in the end zone, and Kendall fucking got a flag, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Well, let's get the
And
fuck
he's
out
my
of here.
cousin,
We'll go
so
back
I was
to
like,
7th
"Come on,
grade, you know?
cuz." But yeah, it was just, yeah. I don't know. I was like, why?
You would have.
I would have had my
fucking-
first touchdown.
You would have hung that shit up and been like that right there. You see
Yeah.
that? That's a tutter.
That's a defensive touchdown, baby.
That's big ups.
And then I had one touchdown in 8th grade. I did 8 spins and 8 yards and had my first touchdown.
You did do
That
8
was
spins.
fun.
We scored on the first 3 plays of the game. If that shows you how good the team was.
And they put me in coach.
And shout out backup squad, dude.
Yes, sir.
I was the backup quarterback, baby.
Cody gave me the hand up. Spin City,
Gotta
baby.
be
Dude,
the
spins
worst.
were so fucking funny, dude. That was so good, bro.
Gotta be the
That's all I
worst job
practice
ever.
was spins,
Brock,
You
dude.
spun on nobody one time.
Had to.
I just remember though, like this shows you how off like kilter middle school sports is. Like it's either this team is good, this team's bad, both teams suck, both teams like it's completely polarized. The teams are never even unless they're both somehow good. But like this team was so bad, we ran the same play 3 times in a row, and there was like
Yeah.
touchdown, same fucking play 3 times in a row. And they're like, all right, starters, get out of here. And literally we had our second string offense in and first string defense in for like the entire game and the whole second half. Anyway, I don't care about it anymore. Wish I would kill my 7th grade self. Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
I like to break Blake's 7th grade self.
I would too.
I would not.
I would
kill
love to. Love to talk to Blake's 7th grade self.
Well, let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Follow the socials. Follow everything. The TikTok. Everything. Get the fuck out of here and have a good weekend.
Thank you for watching the Stoop Sitters podcast. This doesn't have to be a goodbye. This can be a see you later.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the Stoop Sitters podcast. And if you don't, your vibes are in the fucking basement.
Anything made you angry, make sure to email us, stoopsitters@gmail.com. If you want to email some funny videos, some of your mom's nudes, whatever's going to be the mix that day. So just feel free.
Follow our socials. Actually, just follow the TikTok. Who gives a fuck about any other social? Follow the TikTok. Stoop Sitters Pod.
If you're currently watching these videos in your mom's basement, here's one more and then a second one for you to also tune into.
This has been the Stoop Sitters podcast. There's currently a fart cooked up in the room. We got to get out of here.
Goodbye. No, see you later.